Well, we are live.
Oh, look at this. We are live. Yeah, I just got finished eating. So, okay. Paul Murray, where is he? Right there. It says we're live. I'll hit the like button. And then I'll go over here to the pop out chat. And let me see. AZ's get. Corey Mato, good evening.
Corey's in there.
Yeah, there's Mike. All they need now is AZ. No. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be first tonight. Yeah.
There's Lenny.
Hey, Lynn, how's it going? I wonder if I can find that thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, Ron Lockwood, another Wyoming traffic jam. A whole bunch of turkeys. 33 minutes ago. Had another one about 5 minutes up the road, about 75 turkeys.
Hey, Tim Jackson.
No, not what I'm looking for. I am looking. Okay.
Rob Glazier. How you doing, Rob?
Anyways, they got an email from the company that we still have to spray the buses down. We don't have to wear masks if we don't want to. It's totally up to us, but they'll still supply them free of charge. We still got to spray the buses down, and that thing we do every morning for COVID screening, we still got to do it. So, but if you're unvaccinated, you don't have to have tests anymore. So I don't know.
Whoa. I'm going to screen share.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't let me screen share it. The that Inspire 2, it ended.
Oh yeah.
It ended at 3,700.
37. Wow, that's not bad. That's a good price.
That's a hell of a buy. Yep.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Wow. You should come across here, hopefully. Okay, or go here. Okay. That's okay. Done. Okay. Oh, can't do that. Oh, there you go. Forward. No. No, can't do it that way. Huh.
Looks like they got some kind of sale going on at the Teeny Bar.
Oh, are they?
Let me screen share.
Okay, who we got in the house? We got Robert Glazier, Tim Jackson's in there, Lynn and Corey and Mike. Anybody else? Yep. Okay.
See down there? It looks like some kind of a sale going there.
Yeah.
Out of the back of that truck.
Oh, yeah.
Like Prince or something?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You just saw him there on the sidewalk. Huh. Cool. The Tim Jackson said a new drone's coming out next week. Which one do you know, Tim? Yeah, pretty soon there, Mike. You're gonna have to be a movie producer there. The way you're coming up with all these videos. Okay, where is welcome to Veterans Bridge? Okay.
Yeah, he's going to have to call it Prince Albert Productions.
Yeah, or something, yeah. Hey, Justin, you just post a link for something?
Oh, yeah.
Justin, how's it going, buddy?
Good. You'll just have to watch it real quick, Paul.
Yeah, I just having problems with the video. I'm trying to watch your mics. All I'm getting is a spinny thing. It started coming up. Oh, there it is. Okay. It seems trying to. There's something about you filming Veterans Bridge here. So.
What's up, Robert, Lynn, Mike, Tim? Mike.
Well, you just figure it's Mini 3 there, Tim, or maybe the Phantom 5. Whoa, gee, Mike.
I think that's stupid if they don't come out with a new Phantom as popular as the 4 was.
The Phantom 5, that's it. That's what's coming out.
I mean, you think the Mavic 3 was a big hit. I think a Phantom 5 would be huge. Yeah. As long as it didn't come out with no major issues like the 3 did. Yeah. It's a DJI, but they haven't said a lot of speculation. Well, like I say, everybody will know once they file the FCC filings. Everybody knows within hours after they do that when the information goes public.
Oh, I was sitting there, we started watching the video. I thought it was a drone video. It's not. He's got that GoPro 360. I'm going, holy crap, I thought he was going to smack into the bridge, but what he's doing, he's lowering it down the side of it. Then he went into the water, and I went, whoa. Yeah.
Geek Savannah just did a clip about the new drone on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh. None of them know, but they're all going to make videos about it to get people to watch them.
Yes, they are.
They're all going to be like, guess what's coming out next week? But then they won't have any information for you. But that's the way they'll title the videos. Oh, what are you watching that link I posted?
Yeah, Paul's laughing.
The one with JD was the best.
Yeah. Ron, it's funnier shit.
You gotta watch it, Paul.
Yeah, you're in it, Paul. Huh? Yeah, that's good. Cool. When did you do that?
I was just messing around with that Reface app last night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I sent Ron a bunch of videos of himself.
Yeah.
There's one of him on a girl in a bathing suit giving the news. And then Ron immediately messaged me back. He goes, "What app is that? I got some people to mess with."
So JD is on there. Oh, there you go.
Well, they figured that new DJI drone, it's in the enterprise drones. Hey, JD.
Hey.
Did you see that link Justin put in?
Not?
Yep,
You gotta
about 6 or 7 chats ago, 8 chats ago maybe. You got to check it out.
Yeah, because you're in it, JD.
You're in it, JD. So they figure that's got an enterprise drone, right? Yeah.
It's probably going to be something that not a lot of people are even going to go out and
Yeah.
buy or review because it's going to be stuff for companies.
It'd be a $20,000 drone, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going to see a lot of channels reviewing a drone that expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're going to pass them around and give them to everybody to review, eh?
Yeah. Mike Rennick.
Be right back. Got to get another popper.
Just turn around. Like 5 cases behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike said, wait till you see this video. Albert knocks a lady over, giving kisses downtown by the bar. Everyone was at.
That comes around.
Ron. Hey, Lynn, Mike, Robert, Tim. Who else out there?
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Living the dream.
Making more ridiculous videos.
Oh, I see that. Pretty damn funny though.
The one with JD was probably the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oop.
Thought his face was safe because he wasn't on Facebook.
Justin.
So any critters around there, Ron, or what?
No, they've been coming all week though. I checked the trail camera.
Yeah.
And, one of those damn cats got in the trap today, stole the food, and got out.
Oh,
Smart little bugger.
Oh yeah, I fixed his little camo. So I modified that trap a little bit.
Well, actually, Tim, the 2 minis that came out, the Mini 1 and the Mini 2, they were actually only like 243 grams, I think. They left you about 8 grams to play with.
Hey, Lenny says, hey, Ron.
Yeah, Justin, I noticed that app. If you want to really go anywhere with it, you got to pay that fee.
Oh, yeah, it's like $6 a week, or you can pay $30 for a year.
Yeah. It's almost worth it to mess with a few people. It's amazing how that, I guess you can call it artificial intelligence, does that.
Hey, TikTok had a filter that people were using to bring like family members to life on pictures and stuff. Pretty creepy, but it worked good.
I actually did one with, I found a picture with me and Ray Kelly when we were down on the boat last year in Florida. I think this is it.
Finding any good pictures in that were difficult. So you did a double one with both of you?
I did. See if I can play this for you guys. Oh my God. I guess if nothing else for self-entertainment. Oop. Play it again here.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, me and Sarah were in the bed last night playing around with it. We were just laughing our ass off. We kept putting Matt's picture on a bunch of different songs.
Oh my God. Mm. Yeah, a couple of my friends coming over shortly. A couple of guys I guide with. They've never seen the house since they helped me move in. They saw it. It was just a pile of stuff in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
Robert, did you know JD was savage?
Oh,
Oh, that was so good though.
did you play that for those guys?
Which the one in that? No, I posted it in the link though. I took a like montage of a bunch of different ones and put them together.
Hmm. Keep it small.
Waiting for this doorbell to get here. Put it on my
Doorbell
front
to
door.
get there? Wait, you got a doorbell coming?
Yeah, it's one of like the Ring doorbells.
Oh.
I catch these little bastards who keep knocking on my door at nighttime.
Mm.
Mm.
Was your Murray? Is your background different a little bit today? I don't remember seeing a clock ever behind you.
Clock.
Yeah, I can see part of a clock.
Oh,
You
up
got
on
the
the
camera,
top?
camera turned a
I
little
don't
bit.
know why that's up there.
Oh, there's a closet door or something that's open.
Ever since my computers
Okay.
did an update, they're really screwed up.
So that's a part of a green screen?
No, that's a
No, behind your,
right
Almost
there.
directly behind you, Paul. I just think your camera's turned a little bit.
or like Hodges said, maybe that door's open there. It does.
I
look
think
like
it's a
doorway.
closet door behind you, Paul, open? A bifold door?
Yeah, there's a clock hanging on it.
Is there a
There's like
door
a
behind
jacket
you?
hanging behind, underneath it. Looks like.
What?
Right behind you.
Right over top of your head.
Oh, well, there's a doorway. There's a clock. Yeah, that's right in the hallway.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've never noticed it.
Like I said, I just think your camera's turned a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was going crazy
Nope.
or we were.
No, the other way, Paul.
The other way, Paul. Side to side.
Side to side. We can't see the whole TV. There you go. That's a little bit better. Well, that's not bad there.
Yeah.
Oh, your Pepsi stash when you got up.
Well, I got out and got a ship this afternoon.
Yeah, it looked like you had to chase that one down the river, Paul.
Yeah, I did. I when I spotted it, because it said on marine traffic it was headed for Port Huron, so that's where its dock is. It kept right on it coming. So by the time I loaded Mia in the truck, we got down there. He was just coming up underneath the bridge, and I had to get the drone out, get it up in the air, and
It's scary how well Lynn knows your house. There's a little hall to the kitchen.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, Mike's got corned beef in the slow cooker.
Yeah. I assume cabbage is in the mix too, Mike.
I'm not a huge fan of corned beef, but it's okay.
Mike knows how to have dinner.
Hey, I'm having Chipotle tonight, but luckily I work alone in my truck, so nobody gets to see the ass into that tomorrow.
Chipotle.
One of those burritos, it's like this freaking big.
Oh yeah.
So good.
So that's the wife's bringing it home, or what?
Yeah, she's going to get dinner on her way home.
She takes pretty good care of you, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. And then I got some stickers from somebody today.
Sounds good, Lynn.
Yeah, it sounds good there, Lenny. Wife was in control of that. Hey, what? Supper? Corned beef in the slow cooker. Oh.
Albert knocks over lady.
Damn it.
giving kisses down by the bar.
It's stuck on my desk. Mary sent those to me.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And then there's a little bit bigger one too.
Well, he paid a little bit for those.
Huh.
Yeah, they're pretty thick stickers too.
Well,
Yeah, this-
you know, when you're famous like he is, you don't go second class.
Exactly.
Well, you should see Matt's stickers then. Jesus. They're just straight decals.
Gold. Just gold bars.
Yeah, I got Matt's
Gold flaked vinyl.
refrigerator magnet.
Yeah, I was
That's
looking
what-
at doing magnets.
That's what I told Matt. I said, why the hell did you do magnets? I said, so I can stick it to my metal drone case that I don't have. He started laughing.
My last trip to the skate park made me think I need to have something because all the kids, were asking about, are they going to be on a video or what? And so, I tell on my channel, but they're kids, so I'm sure they don't remember 5 minutes later. So it'd be nice to have something to give to them.
Get stickers. Stick them right to their skateboards and whatever shit they have with them.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go that way because everything else is a little too pricey for me right now. Like they have Frisbees fairly cheap, but it's still a little bit too much for.
Out there handing out Frisbees and coffee mugs.
Yeah. And then, I looked at magnets, but I don't know. Stickers are cheaper. You can get more of them. And
Oh, yeah. You can either go to like websites and design them, Amazon. You can do custom stickers. You can do all kinds of stuff.
I found a site you can make a QR code to scan, so it'll go right to your channel. So I'm going to try to put that on, plus my name, and then they can do either way.
That's a good idea.
It'd be nice if there was a place that did like a package deal where you could get like some bumper stickers, some normal stickers, because like I would like to put one on my car, that's big enough for people to see it. And if they're walking by it, scan it or whatever.
Probably could if you went to like a local.
That's what I was thinking. I've been looking online, but I might try somewhere local and just walk in and be like, hey, hook me up. Give me the VIP.
Like a lot of the decal places will do different things like that too.
I know Matt North, so I mean,
right. Get that 10% discount.
it should be.
He's gonna walk in there. I know Matt North. Who the hell is that?
Get the hell out of here.
Matter of fact, we're gonna charge you $10 extra for that. Oh, she is the best. See in the chat.
Hello, Sarah.
Good answer, Justin. Just got you properly trained.
Yeah.
Hook you up with one of those Sturgis girls or JD. You can be
Yeah.
properly trained too.
Lenny's a little protective of JD. You know what she told me? She said, you guys need to lay off JD a little bit. He's a nice guy. You stop picking on him.
I'm not picking on him, I'm trying to help a brother out.
Yeah.
I'm serious, dude. Come to Sturgis, man. Stay here at the house. I got
Hey, Ron, can you take a look at this? You see this brick wall here?
yeah.
Okay. This is I'm close up to it. But if I back out of it, the thing changes to see, it goes like a dark funny color. See, it goes the
Yeah, I'm
stripes
seeing
on
all
it.
those stripes in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
but
zebra
if
stripe.
but if I come in close, they go away.
Kind of still see him. I wonder if it's just everything blurring.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, what filter are you using?
Well, the filter's the one I got under the 16 because it was bright out, right? But I'm just trying to figure out why it's, when you go back and look at the picture, but then you go up close to it and it goes away.
That's what I should put on my sticker. I'll have it my QR code to my channel, but just I know Matt North.
Right.
You scan it and it goes to my channel. What the heck?
Oh, it's not like waking up in your own puddle of shame.
Ron's pimp service.
Oh my God.
Pimp Daddy Ron. Justin, you got to work on that. We need a Pimp Daddy Ron video.
Yeah, he's not doing hunting guide no more. He's doing baiting guide.
Cougar guide.
Yeah. Got cougars in the summer and critters in the winter.
Yeah, have Ron hiding in the bushes behind you. Now, what you want to do is grab a titty.
Ron's pimp service. Huh. That's weird, Paul.
I don't know. It's just something different. That's all.
Just something I think with that resolution, it can't make out those details.
Yeah,
it blurs it.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'll play with it. I just wonder if he come across it before.
What were you shooting with it?
Phantom 4 Pro.
That's the school. That's where he delivers the kitties.
That's where I deliver all the kitties to school. I took the drone over there and did some filming over there.
Brought that picture up. I thought he was going to be making a joke about me crashing my drone.
Hey, there you go. Never thought of that one.
Many ideas, JD.
Oh, I guess some dogs. I guess they've been wanting in for a little while, have they? Yeah, maybe. Okay.
I actually have people coming from California and Pennsylvania. They're both staying at campgrounds, though. Nobody's staying at the house. And Mike Hennick said, yeah, I'll take a room, Ron. First in line. Mike, are you coming out to Sturgis?
Wants to stick and move.
Oh, he's got to bring Albert, bro. That's a game changer right there.
Oh, Albert downtown. Yeah, he'd be checking out all those paint jobs.
Licking them off.
Exactly. I was just thinking that. Do you a favor and be like,
do your thing, Albert.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Get him and he's at crotch level too. You get a nice little 360 camera on his back. There you go.
I think Mike's married, but having a cute puppy is a great way to pick up chicks.
Albert would have no problem helping you with that.
That and being injured. I had a friend when I used to live in Pennsylvania. We used to go up to Vermont skiing, and he had a surgeon friend of his made him a fake cast with a zipper on it. He used to sit in a lodge with this big ass cast on. You know, all the girls come up and pretend like or act like they're feeling sorry for him.
Ted Bundy did that too.
Ron's Mustang Ranch. I used to live beside the Mustang Ranch. I only ever went in there one time just to have dinner. That one that's in Vegas. It was on Mustang Bunny Ranch. It was on
It's
HBO. Just outside of Reno.
Yeah, it's in Reno, not Vegas.
Yeah, just outside of Reno. Yep.
Because that's the only place in the United States where prostitution is legal.
Yeah, in parts of Vegas. In Las Vegas County, it is not.
Right.
Everywhere else in the state, you can.
The rules are very confusing in Vegas.
We actually transported, countless prostitutes. They would get into fights over customers. They would beat the shit out of each other. Bad. Like, use ball bats and everything else.
Come in with missing tooth. Are you ready for me, Daddy?
Yeah. But they're at that Mustang Ranch. They actually it's a pretty nice restaurant and good food, but some of the girls come over and, they sit down at the table with you and everything and there's completely separate building next door. It's like, no. Nope.
You want to come and buy me a $42 drink?
Yeah.
That's what they'll try to do at the strip clubs too. They always try to get you to buy the most expensive drink at the bar. All they're doing is selling alcohol.
Well, at that place, there's no question what they're up to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they don't have to hide it.
There's none of this. Well, do you like me? Here it is.
Well, see, that's the thing is the no touching rule at the strip clubs only applies to how much money you want to give them.
Oh yeah, Mike. I'm telling you, they got into some serious knockdown dragouts.
Yeah.
Cat fights galore. Yeah, a place used to have all these lights on the roof. I can't remember if they were red or blue, but I mean, we flew over it in a helicopter. Because when I lived in Reno, but worked in Elko. Elko's on the complete opposite end of the state, but that's where we took our patients, either to Reno or Salt Lake City.
They're all meet up at the Bunny Ranch.
Yep.
Yep.
That and
didn't that guy recently die?
One
that owned the Bunny Ranch, didn't he die not too long
I don't know
ago?
if it's the same one, but yeah, the Bunny Ranch I'm thinking of, that guy used to be on our local radio station all the time. Our local radio station guy was huge.
They had the show on HBO too.
Yep.
For years.
I can't remember his name
about
now.
the Playboy Mansion, are you?
No.
No.
I'm talking about the Bunny Ranch. They had an actual show on HBO.
Oh yeah, they did. Yep.
He that place was making like $5 million or so a month. Like insane amounts of money.
Moonlight Bunny Ranch is the one that has Dennis Hoff.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
the
that
one
was
Air Force,
He died.
one Air Force base there, it was maybe a half hour from there, where it was one of the 4 or 5 military bases where they filmed Top Gun. And I actually sat down at the end of the runway on my motorcycle where Tom Cruise did that. And then we went inside the base. You're allowed to go in for a tour. And I went into that bar restaurant that had the piano from the piano scene.
Yes.
Top Gun. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't wait till the new Top Gun comes out. Have you seen the previews for it? It's really good looking.
Yeah. This is pretty good.
Dangerous Maverick.
You know, the military was going to help with, remember when Independence Day came out? They were going to help with the filming of that, with the special effects and everything, but they turned it down because the director refused to take the term of Area 51 out of the movie. And because of that, the military refused to work with them on the movie. It's a little fun fact about Independence Day. Still a classic movie. I can't wait till a new Jurassic Park comes out. Nellis Air Force Base.
It was Miramar in California down near San Diego. For some reason, I can't remember the name, and the one in Nevada. They said there was like 4 or 5 bases where it was filmed.
I didn't live too far from Edwards Air Force Base. It was about 30 or 40 miles, I think, from where I lived.
Yeah, this is the school that I go to. I decided to go down and take some pictures around there, just pissing around. Yeah. I parked right in here on the curb when I come in with my school bus. Should have had to bring it, but the problem is there's too many kids around when you're when all the school buses are in. So, but anyways, cool.
One of the towns I was doing leak survey for some schools. One of the towns I was doing a couple weeks ago, and their schools were so sad because our whole town's just run down, and like none of their kitchens worked, and they had to go to neighboring districts to get food every day for the kids and everything. I was like, Jesus.
Fallon.
Means no, Albert.
Station in Fallon, Nevada. That's what it's called. Yeah, there were 23 locations where that movie was filmed. Where the heck these guys are at?
There you go.
There we
So,
go.
JD, did you get out? You're going to get out and fly? What's the weather like there?
It's nice, but windy again.
Well, when you say windy, how windy?
25, over 25.
Welcome to Kansas.
Yeah. Anytime it's nice, pretty much.
Woohoo, Mr. JDS just showed up.
He's the first to say that he's first.
Yeah. Let me see. I have to check to see. Maybe he's the first one in Canada. I think he is.
Well, that doesn't.
Oh, Corey Mano. Corey Mano was first. So, yep. No.
Corey Mano was the first one. Yep.
Yep. So he's the first one in Canada. Sorry, JDS.
Denied.
He does that in everybody's chat. He'll be like the 39th person to come in, and he'll be like first again.
Yeah, but he's first in his mind, right?
Yeah.
Hey, right, JDS? What's up?
That's exactly right.
And then one day he was writing a bunch of random, like, big words in the chat. He was like, I'm titillated. What the hell? He was cracking me up. He said, screw up, Corey Mantle.
Good.
Like I said, JDS is first in my world.
Well, tomorrow your brother's going to be here, right, Paul?
Yep, between 11 and 12 o'clock.
Gonna heat him up a breakfast bowl, Paul? Make him feel
Yeah.
at home?
If he wants one, but I imagine he's on the road.
Oh, yeah, they're on the road to go to. Yeah, do you know what it's costing them for insurance to go over there for 3 days?
What?
$100 each. So it's $200 for him and his wife to go to over to Michigan, just for health insurance to go over there for 3 days. $100, or like $100 each.
The Canadian insurance doesn't cover it, does it?
Yeah, you regular. Yeah.
Well, because they probably don't look at it as a necessity to go over the border like that either.
Yeah. Well, they got a daughter that lives down just the other side of Grand Rapids there, down in Holland, Michigan, right? So
Yeah.
So is that $100 that goes towards if they get COVID when they come back, that goes towards their treatment or something?
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't understand. Where's that $100 going to?
Yeah, well, I know just to the insurance company. It's going place it's going to.
In other words, it's health insurance.
Yeah, just health insurance, what it is, in case something happens while he's over there.
It's a rider you put on when you go out of Canada, right?
Yep. But $100 for 3 days.
If we come back negative, do we get the $100 back?
Yeah, right. You should be. It should at least give you half of it back if you didn't use it.
Now, I think, like if you go to Florida in the wintertime and you're Canadian, you have to pay it.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have anything to do with COVID.
No.
You have to buy a rider because otherwise.
Hey guys, my guests are here, so I'm gonna pop out.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Bye,
Ron.
Ron.
See you guys.
We'll see you. Thanks for popping in, Ron.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Hold on, you have to pay a tax when you go down to Florida in the wintertime?
What's that?
So do you have to go pay a tax to go down to Florida in the wintertime?
Not a tax, it's just health insurance, but
Health
it's
insurance. The American health insurance doesn't.
well, yeah, like I know guys that used to go down for like 3 months or something. It was like $1,800 or $2,000 for that long, but
for the rider.
it went a lot higher afterwards. And that was several years ago.
So that money goes towards if they get sick or something happens while
Yes.
they're here.
Yep.
But it doesn't pay the U.S. What it does is their insurance company gets back billed for medical when you're out of the country. And if you don't have it, they can deny it.
Yep.
Yeah, because we get a lot of Canadians coming down here during the winter.
Oh, I know guys that quit going to down to Florida for the winter. They old people because they couldn't afford the insurance now.
Yeah, I see so many Ontario plates. I see a lot of Ontario plates down here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, especially in your area.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of trailer parks down there that they're all Canadians.
And then there's a lot of huge, really nice, like upscale RV parks.
Yeah.
A lot of them come down and they park their RVs or they have them stored down here during the summer.
Yeah.
And then when they come down for the winter, they get them all cleaned up and ready.
Yep.
And that's their home for, they're down here.
Yeah.
And they just drive their car around.
Yeah. I know people that were, they go down there 3-4 months there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Our snowbird season's anywhere between 3 to 5 months. It just depends.
Yeah.
How long they want to stay.
Go back to the other camera. This one was jerking around here.
You were freezing up real bad.
Yeah, it was. Cannot start video. Please select another camera. What the hell is that going on here? Maybe you got to close that out first.
Yes, just put it on cruise control and then text and drive.
Yeah.
I tell you.
But anyways, yeah, it's I know like when I went on a cruise and all that, we had to pay extra for insurance, health insurance in case something ever happened.
So what happens if say me or JD or Paul were to go up to Canada and something happened while we were there?
Well, you'd have to check. You'd have to check to make sure your insurance would cover.
It isn't. In the United States, it's usually reciprocal. If we go someplace get hurt, your insurance is there. Yeah. But Canada, nickel and dimes you.
Well, it's their insurance. It's not a corporation like ours is. It's
do you guys have to take people in emergency rooms? Like say, are you like the U.S.? Like if somebody goes in an emergency room, they have to treat them.
Well, yeah, you have to be treated, but see, if you're not covered in insurance, they're going to bill you directly.
Yep.
That's pretty much the same here.
Like we have what they call OHIP. It's Ontario Health Insurance Plan. Okay. So, but anyways, if you go to the States, they won't pay American prices. They'll pay, say, a procedure here. I'm just saying, like the hospital say it's $300 a day, but they're charging $500. Well, you're responsible for the other $200. So, because you'll get billed directly, but if you got insurance and it just goes through the insurance, the extra insurance you got to go down. But the problem is, and one of the biggest things, especially it's old people that go to Florida, a lot of them already got a lot of health problems to start with, right? So,
well, that's 99% of snowbirds are people that are, retired in their 60s, 70s.
But they're diabetic, they got heart disease or whatever, heart problems or whatever. Instead of the insurance being $1,000, now it's about $5,000, right?
Yeah, you don't see a lot of 30-year-olds.
You got pre-existing. Yeah.
Hey, TJ, links up at the top. Scroll up to the top of the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of 30-year-old.
Oh, Paul, you don't have a pen.
Oh, yeah, it's up at the top if you scroll up there.
Yeah, he goes to scroll to the top. Yeah, sir.
I got it.
Huge.
Yeah, Bob Glazier. Yeah, I know a lot of guys. They go to Arizona.
Well, Arizona and Florida are the two retirement states.
Yep.
Arizona's the West Coast, Florida's the East Coast.
There it's pinned now.
There you go, TJ. Pinned to the top. Come on in. I know if he's down at his in-laws because he said he's going to Fort Lauderdale for a couple of days, didn't he?
Wow,
He
he's really
comes an
touring
iPhone.
around.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
There
Hey,
he
what's
is.
happening, TJ?
Hey, did you see at the I asked him for the martini glass and I got it and I was stacking around there. Did you see on the video?
Oh,
No,
what
didn't see that.
Missed it. Oh, dagnabbit. Can you go back on there and try to find it?
When today?
No, it was yesterday before we left, I think.
Oh no, you can't go back that far. I think you can only go back 12 hours.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I noticed they don't.
Because I texted you on Messenger, Paul, and said, "Hey, I'm gonna."
I didn't get it. I'm not that good at texting.
He doesn't check Messenger. I'll send him a message and he won't find out till 2 days later.
That stream. It says that stream's been going since January, so they just leave it streaming. They don't ever
24/7. You can go to it at 2 o'clock in the morning and just look at nothingness.
Yeah.
Hours on end.
Insane.
Oh, you should have got a couple of those so you could send one to Paul.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Next time when I go down there, I'll grab a couple more and send one your way.
Is that a raw?
There anytime. It doesn't take us long to get there. So
Is
next
that a
time
coaster?
Yeah, and I thought they were like when I reached in the case to grab it, they looked glass, like they looked like they were going to be heavier, but when I reached in, I was like, oh, these aren't heavy at all. And I was wondering, I thought about I was trying to see if they had any shirts or anything, but all they had were like coasters and they had koozie cups. What else did it? What else? Oh, they had they had drinking glasses. They had shot glasses. What else was in the case? That was it. But yeah, they had some pretty cool looking ones. But like I reached in, I was like, man, these aren't heavy at all.
Easy drone, dude. Hey.
Easy drone, dude. Shoot.
Oops.
Did you get some good flying in down there, TJ?
Yeah, I got a couple of good shots actually. We stayed at the Pirate House, HOS.
HAUS.
Yeah, HAUS house.
Yeah, houses.
Pretty cool. And then like you walk, and there was a little flight of stairs. Like we walked in, there was a big flight of stairs to walk up, and then you walk down the hall, and then they had a little flight of stairs, and there was a deck out there, and y'all both Pauls saw me, and I was giving a little tour of the deck and everything, and so I put the drone up, got a couple of sunrise pictures, and then like right across from the hotel, from the bed and breakfast we stayed at, there was what I thought was Fort Matanzas, but it ended up being Fort Castillo de what was it? Fort Castillo de. Do you know how to say the last name?
Yeah, I remember seeing it. I can't think of it.
It's Spanish, right?
Yeah. It's a big giant square. So I put the drone up and pointed the camera downward and got a shot of that fort. but the Fort Matanzas, it was a little ways away. You couldn't walk to it. You had to drive there. And when we got on the interstate, I saw the exit and I was like, oh, dang it. We should have freaking stopped off there, because I know that's a pretty famous fort to go see. So we ended up missing it. So I guess we'll have to catch it the next time. And I wanted to go to
Crazy.
that beach over there, the Crescent Beach, where you could drive your car, but we didn't do that. So I guess that'll be a trip for next time.
Yeah.
Came out of the tiki bar that morning. Was your hotel linked to it, or were you in there having breakfast or something?
No, we just when Ken came down there to meet me to go do some drone flying, we walked by there and we mooned the camera for a little bit. We just stuck our butts out and just mooned the camera. Yeah. Cause Paul got a video of us.
Yeah, I got a video of it. Yeah, when they're mooning.
Hey, Z, watch that link.
And then you had messaged me and said to pull my pants down.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, Justin.
Wanted the bun.
Don't get me in front of that camera. I'm telling you, I will get a live stream shut down quick for nudity and.
Oh god, I think people start throwing beads at you then.
Different kind of beads, I think, if you're mooning.
I'd like to see the cops wrestle him to the ground when he's naked.
I'd be like, oh, God. That would be something for filming right there.
Yeah, it would.
Where's my photos?
Justin, how come you're not wearing any green, buddy?
Oh man, I'm not
I
either.
can't. I have a green screen.
Oh, I guess that counts.
I'd be invisible if I had green on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Both Pauls aren't wearing green today.
What are you
Well,
doing?
you could dye your
That's green. What are you talking about?
What?
It looks
dark
black
green.
on camera.
Yeah.
Green shirt, buddy.
Oh, okay. It looked black for a minute. I wanna go to the store and get some green hair dye and dye my goatee and my hair green.
I did that for the 4th of July and I regretted it.
Oh, really?
The paint that I got was like a spray and it smelled real bad. So then that was all over my beard, like this.
Oh.
Really bad. Yeah. It
That was
washed
a
out
fart
easy
spray.
enough, but
Those
I got
farts
one
spray,
like
JD.
like a little shield to protect your mouth or whatever. So you just have your
yeah. They had some others. I wish I would have. They had like a paste. I should have got that instead of the spray.
Oh yeah. Or just get like some paint or something.
Yeah. I was too worried about finding something that was made for faces. I could have just got regular paint.
Man, well, I got the History Channel on. They got the what the heck is this show where they're swamp people with
Oh,
name that's always like shoot them.
yeah. Oh, that's a rip, Mike. 12 ounces here.
So how's the weather where everybody's at? Well, we know how it is in Florida, but what's it like in Michigan and Canada? And
Oh, it's been beautiful here today.
oh,
I
for
shouldn't
real?
have, yeah, I shouldn't have been working. I should have been flying.
Are you guys finally warming up?
Oh, it was 56 to 57 degrees here today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sunshine and hardly any wind. Yeah.
What about you, Paul? How's the weather in Michigan?
Be the same as what I've got pretty well over there, TJ.
Oh.
I'm only about 3/4 an hour away from them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's warm here.
Oh,
Hey, Z, you still here?
Canada was close. Oh,
Good.
huh.
Yeah, we're 63 degrees here right now.
Heck yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 63 again tomorrow. And it's supposed to be only 30% chance of rain and wind up to 13 mile an hour gusting, but it's just blowing around 10. So that's perfect. Be another nice day for flying tomorrow.
Yeah, my aunt, she's got a beach condo up in Fort Lauderdale. We were gonna go, but then like I don't know, we decided not to. But then we changed our minds because when I got up, I didn't sleep too good last night, y'all. Like I woke up like 2 times. Then like the second time I got up, I was watching the sunrise and stuff, and sitting in here having coffee and whatever, and just watching the sun come up. But we saw it just getting light, and then like I looked outside, it looked kind of gray out there. It looked like it was gonna rain, so we're like, well, I guess we'll just go to like a local pub and just have some cabbage and corned beef and stuff like that, and just have a couple of drinks or whatever. But then I guess as the day progressed, I started packing. Let's see, it's 6 o'clock right now. Probably like 5:30, 5:45. I started packing, and I walked outside, and it was a sun shower out there. But then it stopped. I mean, just before it got 6 o'clock, and we're good now. So we're probably gonna head down there here in a little bit, and then stay the night and stay for a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Hey, look who's in the chat.
Adrian, Mateo,
Hey,
Bones.
hey, what's happening, Adrian?
Hey, Z, if you're still in the chat, Sarah sent your stickers out for you yesterday. Should get them here in the next few days,
Yeah,
hopefully.
Next weekend we're going to Orlando because it's we're throwing my uncle a surprise 40th 75th birthday surprise. So he's climbing up there in age. Man, I want to try alligator. I bet that tastes pretty good.
I don't know what it would taste like. Would it be taste gamey? I don't know.
A lot like chicken.
A lot of people say that gator tastes like chicken, but everything
it's a little bit greasier chicken.
I had it when I was like 12 years old. I don't remember honestly what it tastes like. It was so long ago.
I've only had it fried up like a chicken nugget or something. It was like an appetizer. Bass Pro.
That's one of the two ways I ever had venison. I had one guy made me breakfast one morning with over easy eggs and like a big venison steak. Pretty good, dipping it in the eggs. And then my friend in North Carolina made me some like nuggets, fried nuggets. Soaked them in milk for a few hours and then I guess it got to take the gamey taste out. There's tons of restaurants around me though that serve it. I just never. Oh no! I guess I never made the time to go try it.
Adrian says they eat shit down there. Kind of strange.
I mean, I don't know. You just gotta, I guess, do your research and find good restaurants to eat at and stuff. So that way you're like, oh, we ate at a good restaurant. I gotta share, or let y'all know where it is so you can go eat there. It was so amazing.
JD said that is strange. That was hilarious.
Eating shit. That's weird.
He said it so serious too. He's like, apparently they eat shit down there. 10 minutes till Mike's premiere of Albert. It's all the girls.
Alfred the dog.
Never had frog legs.
They're
Yeah, I've
similar to
never.
chicken too, but they're green.
That would throw that. I don't know. That would just kind of throw me off a little bit. It's like any culture, right? You grow up eating a certain way, and then you kind of get introduced to outside crap. It's just like, ugh, it's off-putting looking.
Yeah. I wish we would have eaten more fish when I was growing up because it's something I can't eat now. I'm sure that's one of the reasons because I was never. Oh, we got a launch?
That's building there.
That's that big rocket. They're doing a test run out to the launch pad and back, right? So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's supposed to be the most powerful rocket there ever was. Yeah.
SpaceX has launched more.
Well, you notice there's a lot more. There's a lot more interest in developing our own rockets since the Russians have said they're going to leave our astronaut in space.
Well, they're bringing him home, eh? Paul, they said they're going to bring him home.
But Elon Musk's rockets don't rely on the Russian engines. It's NASA's rockets.
Yeah, just NASA.
Are you leaving that for?
You might know this, Justin, but there was a news article yesterday. Elon Musk is changing his first name to Elena. What is he, transvestite or what?
Elena?
Elena on his Facebook page.
I don't believe that.
It was on ABC or one of the news. Hey, there he is.
Hey, there's Adrian.
Whoa. Put the guns away.
Yo, Adrian.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Dude, man, I was just getting ready to jump off because we're actually getting ready to leave to head down to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
DJ's heading for Lauderdale.
Yeah, we're gonna go stay at my aunt's beach condo for a couple days and then come back and then.
Good for you.
Back to work for a couple of days and then off to Orlando.
Hey, TJ.
Yo.
Hey, TJ, make sure if you're going to be up by the beach, take the drone, man, so you can get some good footage. Take the drone.
Definitely. That's in mind. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off.
Okay, TJ, take care.
All right, you too.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
Yeah, see you, TJ.
See ya.
I've been home since March 2nd. I've been off of work since March the 2nd, man.
Yeah.
What any perspective of when you're going to go back?
Not right now, no, because this accident actually backed me up pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, he did it as a joke.
Justin, take your ass to work. That's
He
what
did it.
belong.
He did it because it had something to do with Russia. He was making fun of Putin. I don't know the context behind it, but
okay.
Reading up on it. He did it just because that's the thing is SpaceX and Tesla have already told Russia about how we don't need their rockets and they can pretty much go on somewhere and have been given the middle fingers. So Russia's just pissed off about it
because when I saw that, I go, "What the hell?"
Yeah, it's just his space program is far ahead of everybody else's, so he doesn't give a crap about Russia and their stupid motors.
Mike Rennick says the sun's out, so Adrian's got his guns out.
Sun's out, guns out. Adrian, beast mode.
Beast mode.
He's ready to fight.
Hey, JD, and one thing about me is, even while I'm inside, I always have it right next to me.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go. Even when I'm in the bathroom taking a number 2, it's right here next to me.
Yep.
Because you never know when some dumbass mama jama want to mess around.
Yeah, you never know nowadays.
There's a lot of them out there, yep.
Unfortunately, you could be home relaxing, then some fool want to act like he crazy. Well, I teach him a lesson.
Well, Justin, carries a taser.
Well, Justin could go ahead and carry a freaking lollipop for like he retarded.
Justin tases himself when he's in trouble, and that freaks them out.
Yeah.
So bad they run off. I mean,
No,
this
I
dude's
got
tasing
other
himself.
stuff besides tasers.
Justin carries around a freaking lollipop. That's it.
No, I got stuff in my closet. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, hold on a minute till I go to get in my closet.
Yeah.
I know, right, Paul? Don't move. Stay right there. Don't move. I'll be right back.
Don't move. All right, right back. Yep.
Got my weapons right here.
I got a little handheld crossbow. It's only about that wide and about that long. Nice
go.
good size dart to go in you.
Now I keep wondering, Paul Murray, why is it that the freaking gun laws out there in Michigan are so damn strict? I don't like those rules.
What, in Michigan? They're not strict.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't Michigan a gun-free zone?
No.
That's what I keep hearing.
No. That's what the ultra lefties would like to think, but the out state still controls both the House and the Senate. We've got a daffodil for a governor just because she had smiled pretty, but she's a wackadoodle.
And she's a pro Second Amendment person.
Yeah.
No, she's
opposite.
She's not. But here we go, Adrian. You know.
Nice. There you go. Nice. There you go.
And it's got the laser sight on it.
Beautiful. There you go. Beautiful. See, Justin, you walk a doodle. You got your little water gun and your lollipop. You ain't got no damn gun.
Well, Justin was practicing the other day.
Whoa.
You know that the lollipop kids. You know the way the
exactly.
The lollipop game.
Well, don't come to Canada then, Adrian. Holy crap! You can't even have a freaking.
No, you
handgun.
can't own a gun in Canada.
Well, you can own one, but there's no sense in it because you can't even take it outside.
But I guarantee you, Paul Hodges, the criminals don't even care about that. So
they don't care about that crap.
What do? You just a sitting duck. We just waiting. Hopefully, you will plead and don't harm me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you at least have it inside your house?
Well, yeah, but the problem is, like, you got to have a restricted license. But the thing is, you can have it in your house, but it has to be the ammunition and the gun have to be stored separate, and it has to have
wow!
It's got to have a trigger lock inside of a locked box.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. And if you leave your house, you have to have permission to go from your place to the gun range, and then from the gun range back to your house again.
And locked. Double locked.
Yeah, and don't stop at McDonald's on the way because that's illegal.
Paul Hodges, Paul Murray, forgive me for what I'm about to say. That's fucking insane.
Oh, no, it's Paul will agree with you.
Yeah, you got to have what they call an AT&T, which is an authorization to transport.
So you have to fill out all the paperwork just to go to the gun.
They could go ahead and kiss my ass when it comes to that. I stay right here in Florida.
I got shotguns, rifles, and stuff, but what's the sense of owning one? And another problem here with if you have a restricted license, it's an open warrant. They can walk into your house anytime they want to inspect where that firearm is.
Yep.
Are you shitting
there
me?
he is.
Yep, that's the law here. It's an open warrant having a restricted license.
What, Justin? What, you gonna show me your little water pistol? Because if I show you my gun safe, I'm gonna put you out looking like a freaking child. I got a lot of shit. Go ahead, show me.
I know you got a lot of stuff. What does that have to do with anything? He has to carry a little 22 because the 9mm is too big.
Hold on. You got a 22?
No.
Are you gonna show me?
38.
Oh, that's a 38. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. That thing looks fake to me. That I could buy that at the freaking toy store right now. It looks
No,
fake.
it's just the paint.
Oh, look at Paul. Paul
rubbed
does
off
it.
on it.
There we
Huh?
go.
Look at Paul. Paulsy's ready.
Little fucking lawn darts.
No, it's just an older one that I got. And the paint's a little scratched off on it. It needs to be redone.
Thanks, Robert. Yep.
This one
But it
here
works good.
is this one is one of the new ones, one of the new Smith and Wesson line that they came out. The Smith and Wesson 380 M&P Shield Easy, which is like real easy to rock. Like even if you have any issues, you know what I mean, with rocking, you know what I mean? Is you could rock it with like 2 fingers, you know, real easy. But man, for Mod 47, this is one I love to carry this one, but I also like my Glock 26 9mm. My Springfield Armory. I mean, I got a whole bunch of them. I think I have a little too much.
JD, I don't know. Do you have a gun? Nope. JD lives out in the Wild West. He doesn't have a gun. Because all the cowboys around him probably are all packing.
Are you where? What state are you in, JD?
Kansas.
Kansas.
Where?
Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Well, I believe Kansas is not a liberal state, is it, Paul Murray?
No.
Okay. It's pretty red, okay. Now, JD, you don't have one by choice?
Yeah, choice.
Okay. Well, if you ever visit my house, man, I'll take you in the back of my house because I have my own little shooting range back there where I make a lot of noise. I mean, there's shells everywhere back there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like
AZ.
But yeah, like even if you got a handgun, you just can't take it out in the country, out to a farm or something to shoot it. You can only be fired at a gun range.
JD says the only weapon he carries is in his pants. That's what AZ.
Oh, AZ, did you hear that I said Sarah sent your stickers out?
Right back. I got to see what Mia's doing. She's out tearing up the backyard.
Hi, Justin, you say that one you have is a 38, Chamberlain 38?
Yeah.
What is that, a Taurus?
No, it's a Bronco at Jennings. It's kind of a cheaper one.
Shit. I think I've seen one of those. I think I've seen one of those, Justin. My damn Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 22 long rifle, a handgun, cost more than the damn gun you just showed me.
Is what?
That my Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 22 costs more than that gun you just showed me.
Well, yeah, this is like a kind of an off-brand of guns. It's not the most popular.
Knockoff, yeah.
I mean, it works great, though. I've fired it plenty of times.
Yeah.
I had no problems with it. So.
Originally, I was going to get a 9mm Norenko, but I never did.
I've already eyeballed a couple guns over at Lead Feathers down here.
And I got my brother hooked on guns out there in Orlando. Out there off of Colonial Drive, there's a gun shop. You probably know that one, Justin, is on the same road, like a mile before you get to Walmart, depending on what direction you're coming from. You probably know which one I'm talking about.
No, because I don't live in Orlando.
I thought you did.
No, I live in Winter Haven. I'm between Orlando and Tampa.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
No, the big gun store out here is Lead Feathers. It's a huge one.
Okay. Do they normally have keep a lot of ammo in stock that you know of?
I've only been in there a couple of times, and it seemed like their shelves were pretty stocked.
Okay.
But they're huge. They're real popular around here. I think they have 2 or 3 different stores, if I'm not mistaken. But the name of them is Lead Feathers, and they got a really nice gun shop right down the road from me. They got a shooting range, and they sell like knives, tasers. They sell everything. Like their knives are expensive as hell. I went in there to look at some pocket knives. Just a little tiny one that was like this big, little flip out knife. Because they're such high end brands.
Yeah,
it's like $100.
Smith and Wesson and Glock came up with their own knife, line, and it's pretty expensive. Like you gonna pay a couple of hundreds for that knife. Pretty nice, but I won't pay for that though. I won't pay that much for that knife.
Smith and Wesson's, I believe that they make like a cheap line of knives too that they sell at like Walmart and stuff, but it's not the high end ones. I think they have a cheap line too. But their one pocket knife, it was about, I think it was like 3 inches, and it was one of the ones that comes straight out.
Yeah.
You push the button and it pops straight out. It was like $400. I was like, oh hell no, I'm not spending that much on a knife. Like, granted, it's a good knife, but
you're paying for a name brand, Justin. That's what you're paying for. That's the problem.
Well, it came with like a 5-year manufacturer warranty too. So if like anything broke on it, the spring or anything, they would replace it. But it's that well built, but still, I can't justify that much money for a knife.
I won't pay that much money for the knife either.
Like if I had that kind of money, yeah, I would buy a knife that nice. But I just wanted it mainly just for when I'm out doing my routes.
Peter,
the dog runs up on me or something. But I ended up finding a pretty nice knife on Amazon for about $50. I just wanted something on me just in case a dog ran up on me. Because our company doesn't give us anything for protection. They wanted us to give us umbrellas so we could open it up on the dog to distract the dog. I'm like, yeah, you tell that to a 120 pound freaking Rottweiler that's pissed off because you're in his yard.
Yeah.
See how long that umbrella lasts.
Well, don't they let you carry pepper spray?
We can get it ourselves, but they don't provide it. So I have a can of that, and I have a knife.
See, my job won't allow me to carry my my gun either, but I do carry my knife, and I have a steel bat in my work truck.
Yeah,
and there's been several times that I don't like being cruel towards dogs, but there's been a couple where I had to beat the hell out of them because they were, if I didn't, it would have been my ass. So
Rob Glazier says that he carries a Glock 17 and a Ruger 38.
I had a Ruger special 38 with a short barrel, and I actually sold that one. I got tired of it. I didn't like the recoil. You know what I mean? It was just too much, and then it burns my freaking palm anytime I shoot it. So I said, "The hell with it."
Yeah.
So,
what is your job anyway, Adrian? I've always seen you in your work truck. I don't think I've ever asked.
Job is truck driver. So I work for West Management, the garbage company.
Oh, that's a good company to work for.
So I pretty much drive one of the big residential truck or the commercial truck. Go around empty the garbage, man, every day, all day.
My uncle works for Waste Management, but he drives the big compactor in the dump. He just drives back and forth all day in lines. That's all he does.
That's what you call rollout. I do residential.
He gets. I mean, Waste Management is a good company. I've heard that they pay well.
Waste Management is the biggest company actually worldwide because Waste Management is not just nationwide. It's actually all around the world.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them all over the country.
That's the company that's the largest trash company in the world. The second one is actually the one that we have now. As a matter of fact, Paul Hodges, I don't know if you know this, but the company that bought us out in Gainesville is GFL, Green for Life, based in Canada, by the way.
Yep.
They bought Waste Management out?
They bought out our division in here locally, GFL.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that have the lime green trucks.
Yep.
Yeah, they bought us out.
Yeah.
Did a video on our waste management facility here.
That was the one you did the map bump video or whatever?
No, That was by recycling here.
Oh yeah.
It's down by the river. One of the first river ones I did. It was right there, so I went over the dump.
I know my uncle used to get mad crap out of the dump because the dump he worked at in Kansas, all the corporations would take all their new crap that like it was stuff that was either didn't sell or whatever, and they would just dump all this new crap in the dump, dude. He used to come home with like boxes of like die-cast cars. He brought a whole box home one day. It was full of brand new Ray-Bans.
Justin, listen, man. If I was single and I had this big old house by myself, this house would be a freaking hoarder, dude. They throw away so much good crap. I mean, I've been there for 18 years, and I believe I already found approximately about 170 laptops, and they all work. And I've given them away or sold some iPads, jewelry, money. You know, the only thing that if we find one is if I find any live ammo, I gotta turn it in, and if I find a gun, I gotta turn it in. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
You don't want to
else,
be dealing with no hot gun, though.
Everything else I can keep it.
Well, you don't want to be taking no gun home that you don't know the history.
Of course not. You cannot have a gun in a commercial vehicle. I mean, that's a felony. You go to prison for that. That's a federal crime here in Florida.
So here's a 9mm here. It's made by Canic. It's a Canadian thing, but anyway, it's got what's it, Viper optics on it, right? So it's kind of cool.
You can buy it online in Canada?
Huh?
You can buy it online in Canada?
Oh yeah. You
can't buy guns online in the US, can you?
Just in Florida, you could buy your gun online, but you can't have it shipped to you. You have to.
Yeah, you have to go pick it up.
You have to have it shipped to the gun shop
right.
and you pick it up.
Yeah. That's what I knew you could do that, but I never thought. I was pretty sure we couldn't get it.
Well, they can't deliver it to your house. They deliver it to like the post office in your area. Then you have to go there with the paperwork and have an authorization to pick it up. And
not here, Paul Hodges. Here you have to have it shipped to a gun shop. You can't have it shipped to the post office here.
It has to be an authorized gun dealer.
Yep.
That's pretty much the same thing. It's just two different points of picking up.
Yeah, it's funny. I can go all the way up to this place called Marstars up by Ottawa, up by Corrimano. I go up there and buy a gun, but I can't bring it home. But they can ship it Canada Post.
Stupid.
You can't have it unloaded in a case and bring it home?
Well, because you got to have an authorization to transport it, unless you got it pre-authorized. Because you don't know if you're going to go up there and buy one, you don't know which one you're going to get. So then you get an authorization. It'd take a couple, 3 days to get one.
Now I got a question for you, Paul Hodges. Like me, I got a permit. I got a permit to carry, so I can actually buy a gun right now and walk out with a gun immediately. You know what I mean? After they do the whole check. Now, if you do not have your permit to carry, here you gotta wait three business days or to a week. You know what I mean? After they do all the checking on you. Is that the same thing over there in Canada too for a handgun?
The cooling off period.
But I think it's I think that I understand. I guess I understand the reason why they're doing it, Paul Hodges. But at the same time, you could walk in there and buy a freaking rifle or handgun. A shotgun and walk up with it right away, but not a handgun.
Yep. What? And a rifle. Oh, a freaking rifle will shoot farther than a handgun, more accurate.
All right. But you could walk away with that today without a permit, but you gotta have a permit to walk away with a gun, with a handgun, the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Which I think it defeats the purpose, but I get the same because you won't be able to hide that rifle or the shotgun like you will be able to conceal a gun. I guess that's the reason why. By the way, that gun that you just showed us a little while ago, I got one of my Springfield Armory chambered 9mm, all stainless steel. I have mine tricked out when I actually do competition shooting. I got mine tricked out with everything on it.
Oh, you do some competition too, do you?
Yep, I do it with a USPSA. Yes, sir. I've done it many times.
Oh,
that's why I'm such a gun freak, because I love doing it.
Yeah, good.
We go practicing just about every weekend.
You love guns because you're American.
America.
Well, so you got the 2A here. We don't have that, right? You got
You
the
guys-
Second Amendment here. They just said, no, it's a privilege for you to have one.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't mind visiting, but living,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do not think so. I don't think so. I don't think that I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, see, some guys, Americans, have come up here to Canada, not think about they got one in the glove box or something. They get stopped at the border, and then he search the car, and then they're in a lot of trouble.
That's why you gotta go ahead and study. In matter of fact, here in U.S. is kind of the same, Paul Hodges. There's like New York, New Jersey, and some other state. You have to call ahead of time and find out what are the rules before you actually transport your gun state to state, depending on where you're going.
Yeah, it depends where you're going. Yeah,
So
yeah.
New York and New Jersey are pretty strict.
Yeah.
California too about guns.
Yeah.
If you don't call ahead of time and you get stopped in the church, you'll be in a lot of trouble because my permit is not what we call what's the word I'm looking for, Paul Murray? Reciprocity. There you go, reciprocity. They don't honor my permit in those states.
They don't recognize your permit anywhere else.
Exactly, but except Florida the same. But Florida won't honor theirs either because they won't honor ours. So there's like a big old problem, beef between the liberals are the ones that make it so hard. It's the liberals that make it so hard.
Yeah, and speaking of California, hey Dre.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey Dre, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay.
Hey.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to all my fellow Irishmen out there.
Yeah.
I catch those little bastards knocking on my door.
How you doing, Mr. Recovery One Drone?
I'm doing great. How you feeling,
man? Feeling a little better, man. I'm still pretty banged up. My main issue right now is my my left leg and my lower and upper back. My neck and my left arm is doing a little better, man. But I'm still in a lot of pain, but I'm hanging in there, man.
Okay, well, I'm glad you took my. I don't know if it was my advice. Remember, I told you don't be in no hurry to go back because you never know how bruised and battered you may be.
Yeah. Right now, workers' comp is trying to give me a hard time, but I'm putting my foot up their ass to get this shit together.
Yeah, well, that's how the system's designed to discourage you from taking workers' comp and stuff.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that, Jacob. My girlfriend said the same thing. She told me they're gonna put you through a lot of hell, baby. Don't give up. Now you gotta keep pressing. Right. Don't let them fool you into going back. And you're still in pain. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But then I got a question for you, Josh. Since you are, you know a lot about that. Why would they, like, for example, I've been there for 18 years. I bust my ass every day. Never, ever had a wreck or any kind of fender bender or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of dumb. Like, if you're a good employee, even if you're a bad employee, they get paid to take care of the employees. Why do they want to give the employees a hard time when they're supposed to be on top of it, but you have to be the one checking on them every so often for them to get the shit together? Why is that? I know you can't answer for me.
It's a two-part answer to a two-part question. I hope Paul don't mind me taking up some of his valuable time.
Yep. Help with the brother out.
Okay. Well, this is the way the state and large corporations look at this. Like you say, you're 18 years in, right?
Yes, sir.
So very possibly you're looking at retirement. And some of the guys who are retired, like both these Pauls here, retirement type gentlemen, what's the most expensive thing you have when you retire? Medical coverage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's the nice little kick off the top of your career is get free medical coverage for the rest of your life because of a work related incident.
Yeah.
So they they come from a history of dealing with people trying to do that on the way out the door. But saying, okay, if I get injured or have an injury or fake an injury, I can get my medical coverage taken care of for the rest of my life. Because I tell people when guys retire, I explain to this here. One thing, if you do 20 years, you're going to expect to get 50% of your regular check that you earn now at 20 years. So out of that 50% of what what you're making now, you still got to pay 100% of your medical coverage.
Yeah.
In most cases. So if that's something you don't have to take care of, that little bit of money that you're getting goes a lot further. And that's why they always talk about, you know, having extra 401k plans and other different type of retirement plans to help yourself out, because people understand when you retire, you still got to pay for medical. Somebody's got to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, it ain't till you get to 65 and above that I know here in the United States, I know about Canada, but then you kick in that Medicare level, and that all depends on what you can afford to pay for that. That's not, correct. You still pay for it. It's either Part A, Part B, or Part A and B, and I ain't talking about a Part C. So these are all things they look at what is somebody's motivation, you know, behind all this. And like I say, a lot of folks have legitimate injuries.
Dre, don't you think too that companies will look at you, and let's say you're having a hard time because of your injury, right? Mm-hmm. They won't offer to help you get a disability.
Right.
They'll just say, oh, well, you can just retire. Well, yep. You need the disability because that cuts your insurance way down.
Yep.
And it covers a lot more.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. These are the scenarios they look at. Because like I say, everybody's trying to protect their bottom line as far as it goes. And that's what they look at, you know. And the same thing with somebody who's a new employee. They look at new employees the same way. You just got here, and now you're trying to gain the system over an injury and stuff. So they always have suspicion, and that's why I call it the slow walk. They will slow walk your paperwork through the system to see how determined you're going to be to get it through.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, with that accident, the thing about it is, Dre, that I believe is also, you know, in my favor what they can. I wish they would just stop giving me shit is when this, because my truck is equipped with that drive cam. So they actually saw everything. So it's not like I'm faking it.
It's not about the fault of it's not about the fault of the accident. That's not their concern. Because I say you get all the cameras and everything else protecting on the accident. That's between them and the lady's insurance, all that kind of stuff.
I hear you.
They look at your injury because see your injuries that you're talking about, most people talk about, are soft tissue injuries. It's not like a broken bone that is going to heal in 6 to 8 weeks, or something like that. Soft tissue injuries are the most hard to nail down injuries to deal with, because you, especially in the lower back area, hip area, you can go through all the CT scans, X-ray scans, and wherever else, and it will never show up on a scan, but you have pain in those areas. That's what I call it. Soft tissue injuries are the worst ones to deal with because there's nothing definitive to put a finger on it.
Yeah.
That because of the nerve endings and everything else are telling your brain you're in pain. The doctors cannot put a finger on it. They say, well, it's the rotator cuff here, or the hip joint socket here, or it's compression between D12 and D13 on your spine. I said soft tissue is just a soft tissue. It's a strain of ligaments, and there's something you can't put a finger on.
I have an issue in my neck, and it causes pain other places, whether it's from me tensing up because of that pain or whatever, but it made it really hard to identify where it was rooted.
Right. So that's all the things they look at, man. It's just they make it more difficult nowadays because people have gained the system over the years to be on disability. That's why you always see videos of investigators catching people who's supposed to be on back injury pay out there bailing hay and stuff, and whatever else, So that's why it's so difficult nowadays, because people have gained the system in the past.
Yep, I've seen plenty of those on YouTube where they say they got broken this, broken that, but next thing you know, the freaking investigator got him freaking surfing on the beach, lifting weights, running, and doing all the bull crap they're not supposed to be doing.
Right.
But then when they get caught, they're like, oh, too late now. Now you're out in trouble.
Yeah. So those are all the things that the insurance and other companies look at when people talk about complaint of pain, especially soft tissues. One thing to say, I had a broken leg. They say, okay, we'll evaluate it. And then they say, well, at least you had an actual break and you can still have long-term disability from a broken, bone, especially if it was a compound fracture where it broke the skin, where you may have a limp for the rest of your life. Well, that's something they can put a finger on. So yeah, he had a broken leg. It was pretty severe. It healed as best as it could. And yes, he has a limp. Obvious. The doctors can diagnose it. They can scan it and see where the bone will never be the way it used to be. That they can put a finger on. The soft tissue, it's just a mystery game.
Yeah, and that's where I am, because everything that they did for me, CAT scan, X-ray, everything came out no broken bone. However, they ordered that doctor that they sent me to for the workers' comp. She ordered an MRI, because that's gonna give more define, and it's gonna get more into there to find out if there's anything else, you know what I mean, going on. So I'm waiting for that too. So right now, they try to put me on, I guess, some kind of restriction, like give me that. What the hell did they try to, the word that they actually use? They have some, I forgot the name of it, but you're gonna be basically have you like doing light duty.
Light duty. Yeah, that's standard.
Yeah. But unfortunately, they don't have anything light duty for me to do.
Right.
So they will rather go ahead and send me home instead of having me punch the clock. So
right.
Yeah. However, now I'm gonna have to wait for, again, workers come to go and make up their mind. Except I'm not gonna be getting 100% of my check. It's only gonna give you only 60.33% of my check. You know what I mean, to my account.
Right. Yeah. My main concern for me to you, as person to person, my concern with you is about the medication.
Yeah.
Try to get off of it as soon as possible.
Oh, most definitely.
Because the medication they pass out can be so addictive so quickly, and you don't even know it. And then they cut you off, and then it's like, wow.
Yep.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of I heard a lot about that, and also there's a lot of medication that will will mess with your liver. You know what I mean? Because your liver got to be the one working to filter that stuff up, and it could be really damaging to your liver. Kind of like Tylenol.
Stomach too.
You know what I mean? That thing could do some serious damage.
Right.
Over time, like especially for people that take it every day. Because I know people are addicted to that shit every day and just taking it. That's when it goes bad. However, if you're only going to take it temporarily until you get better, later on, I guess it's okay. But like you said, depending on what it is, it could be addictive, depending on the drugs.
Yep. That's it. Well, we're not going to take up any more of Mr. Murray's time.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, watch this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Albert with the ladies.
Albert.
Look at it. They're all making a big fuss over him.
See, Albert is a flirt. He's just flirting now.
Oh, he sure is.
Yeah. The girl's coming back. And
Albert, the chick magnet.
Yeah.
Is he a lab or what?
He going from lady to lady.
No, he's bulldog.
Bulldog or boxer.
Boxer, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're just making a big fuss over him.
And he's Dre, do you go over and watch his videos?
No.
Mike Reddick, he puts videos out every day. He's got tons of them out there.
Yeah, and Albert's in every one of them.
Albert is the star of the show.
Yep.
Albert outside the car, Albert inside the car, Albert running through the woods. He's got a camera on his back and he runs through the woods. And
I watched a couple of the ones that Brian puts on, BMAC puts on. I remember once, I guess they were out walking in like a trail area, and this dog heard something and it stopped dead in his tracks and did a about face and said, "I'm done. I'm out of here." Yeah.
So did anybody see Ken Herenthaler's video?
Yeah. I tried to avoid it, Paul. I tried to avoid watching it. And I think that last night I finally went ahead and watched. I was trying to avoid it. I knew it was going to be something. It's like one of those things, like, you know, it's going to be a train wreck.
Yeah.
You try to not look at it. And that's exactly what it was, a train wreck from the start to end.
You know, a lot of people like that, though.
Yeah. But he tied a Mavic 3 to a Matrice or whatever.
Yeah, Matrice 300.
Yeah.
Yep, and crashed them both.
Yep.
And he's lucky he didn't get injured himself.
Because that thing was coming down and you're trying to catch it.
Yeah, and them blades are still spinning.
Yeah.
The blades on Matrice are no jokes. They're like on Inspire. You're talking
I'm sorry, did you say that he tied it together and crashed it?
Yeah, he taped it with masking tape to the bottom of the Matrice because he wanted to compare the Mavic 3's camera with the Matrice camera.
Why not just do a side-to-side video of
no, that's not his style.
Why you gotta do some dumb shit like that?
That's
sorry.
One thing, but then to try to catch it is the part that would bother me. Like the other stuff's fine. I don't know. It's stupid, but if you got the money, whatever.
Like I say, Jay, he didn't think it through. That was the whole thing. Didn't think it through. This came with this idea on top of his head and forgot about the bottom sensor on the
Matrice. Yeah, they didn't shut the bottom sensors off.
As soon as they launched it, they knew they had a problem because the thing was just ascending. They had no control of it. It was just going up, up, up.
Trying to get away from the other.
Yeah, right. It saw the other drone as the floor, you know?
Right. So it was like they had lost control from the very start, and they were in panic mode from that point on, trying to bring it back down. So once they got it to come down, they didn't realize it's coming down.
It's coming down.
It's going down.
You know, so that's where the whole trying to catch it came to play instead of this just, you know, landing and, you know, no big deal, land softly. And no, it was coming down. So that's why I said I didn't think it through, forgot about turning off the bottom sensors. I didn't think about, you know, what was going to be the result of that.
Yep, you know, there's a Matrice and a Mavic 3.
Mavic 3 and a Matrice.
But at least in an area that wasn't.
The video, that's over $10,000 worth of drones sitting on the ground.
Wait a minute, Dre. Isn't the Matrice cost like 10, 15 grand?
Yeah, Matrice alone, like I said, over 10 grand. So you're talking about the Matrice with the camera on it is probably closer to 15 to 20 grand. And then the Mavic 3, even if it was a basic one, add another 2 grand for that.
Yeah. Well, $21.99 for the basic, $29.99.
There you go.
Buy more.
Yeah, they're really not in a very secluded area. This house is.
Yeah.
That was stupid as fuck. Hey, Dre, they got a Simeuse camera. That's over $8,000, ain't it?
That's what I'm saying.
$6,000?
That's what I said. The camera itself probably another extra $5,000 to $6,000 for a camera. And I don't know. I like to say I hope they had a good DJI refresh care package plan. You see the 2 drones sitting there next to them on the little chair. So I don't know how long it took to get replaced or whatever.
Well, that video is public, so I hope DJI put their finger up his ass.
Yeah. And not a lot of mind trust going on there.
See, that's the way he tried to catch it, eh?
Yeah. And lucky he lose
that was stupid.
Yeah.
Did he try to, or was he just doing it for camera? You think he was actually close to it, or was that just
look at how close it was in the shadow.
It looked like there was some...
Yeah. In the shadow, it was really close, right?
Yeah.
So.
But I wonder, Paul Hodges, why didn't he show the video where the thing actually crashed? Because he only showed the shadow. Like he didn't want to show the stupidity of trying to catch the drone. Why didn't he show that part?
I think because he's so famous, he doesn't want to give any ammo to the FAA. Because, you know, remember,
he already got in
trouble because he was showing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, technically, we already know what happened. Well, he just doesn't want to. He don't want to show the actual footage.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he cut it. Okay, I got you.
And the part that gets me the most is neither one of these drones were his personal drones.
Yep.
See how close he was to getting it? See the shadows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell though, you know, if
Yeah,
certain
shadow
angles
could
the
be where
shadow
the angle
can.
the sun's at. But my thing is that you got people who are getting their property damaged by someone else with wild ideals.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
the one that the FAA don't go after him for that because that's creating a
Well,
dangerous
anytime you
situation.
crash a drone, you have to file a what is it? Some kind of a notice to the FAA. Even if there's no injuries, I think if it's over a certain amount of money.
Well, I think if you cause a certain amount of money damage, you have to report it. Not the damage to the drone itself, if you cause other damage. But it just, to me, I mean, like I said, some people have to really have a lot of faith in him. I don't care. I wouldn't trust him with my Spark.
Yeah, as soon as I turned it on and saw what he was up to, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I saw it from the thumbnail, Paul. I was like, I don't want to watch this. For 4 days, I avoided it. And I finally watched it. I'm like, exactly what I thought it was going to be.
You know, I stopped watching this bullshit. I stopped watching this bullshit. I stopped doing it from that time where I seen that video with Sean when he was in the live stream. I stopped doing it. I'm done.
No, here's where he's trying to catch it.
Holy shit.
It almost hit that car too, eh?
Yep.
AZ said that I guess you guys were watching Inspire. Was it on eBay or something?
Yeah. That was
remember I told you the prices are coming down?
Yep. If you have a use for an Inspire 2, that's a hell of a price. Yeah. But you have to have a use for it.
Yeah. I would love to get my hands on one. That's what I'm looking at because for me, it's either getting a used Inspire or keep my eye on this Evolve 2. These guys are really beefing that thing up, but I'm still trying to figure out what the battery life is on it because I've gotten a lot of different information as far as the battery on it.
Now I've read, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, or you, Paul Murray, Paul Hodge, but I think you have one, Paul Hodge, but I believe I've heard that the Inspire 2 only give you about 10, 15 minutes worth of flight time. That's it?
No, 22. The Inspire 1 will give you about 10 minutes. I think the Inspire 2 goes, 20, 25, Paul?
Yeah,
22 minutes.
Yeah. 22 minutes. The Inspire 1 will give you 15 to 18 minutes, depending on the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I never flew my Inspire down below 25%.
Right.
You know, I'm not one of those guys that land with 1% or 2%.
Right. So yeah, like I said, for me, it'd just be another tool in the toolbox,
But I don't know. But what's going to happen when DJI sees that on thing there? They're not going to warranty any of those drones.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, they said they called them, and I don't know. That's the story he put out in the video. They said they called him, and I guess he did not explicitly detail if they had care refresh or whatever, but there was replacements. I don't know if somebody had to buy them or they were replaced through warranties or care refresh.
There was another video that he made saying the same thing where somebody shipped him his what is Skydio 2.
Oh,
just flight on it. He crashed it, with something, and then now he gotta pay for that drone too. So it seems like he has a lot of video where somebody's sending their drone to fly, and then he ended up crashing him and tearing it up.
Yeah. Well, didn't he have somebody's drone there, and he, it was on like a road that wasn't built yet or something. The bridges were there, and he kept flying so many miles away, and that was a Bore drone too.
Well, the one, what was the autonomous one? What do you call that? He was on a motorcycle or
the Skydio.
Skydio, an e-bike, and that was somebody else's drone.
I wonder if
he hit a wire.
Yep.
Yeah.
He maybe pays them the refresh to use their drone, maybe.
Yeah. Could be.
That'd be a cheap way to be able to do it. If they've got 2 or 3 replaces, then.
So I'm like you, Dre. I won't even let him fly my damn Spark.
Well, I remember that one he bounced out his own, the Phantom 4. He bounced off the building.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a wild man. But it drives his channel because the old saying is Dre is people will come from far and wide to watch a train wreck.
Yeah, and that's what I said when somebody was talking about the video, I think last night, and I said, the main reason I think he went ahead and put this up was purely for entertainment value. He knew when he's had it. He looked at the footage and says, "Man, I will get XYZ views for this."
Yep.
I don't mind that part of it, but it's like
up and put a nice bow on it and slap it up there.
You got to be safe about it, Like I don't mind the craziness of it, but like you said, he didn't think any of it out. He didn't think the sensor out. Then he's trying to catch it, and it's like, nah. There was a safe way to do that, and then that.
But the thing is, JD, is that you say he didn't think about it, but at the same time, isn't he supposed to be one of those people that supposed to be like a like a big brother, big sister to
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So honestly, if by you saying that he didn't think about the sensor, I believe you being a little too nice. I'm sure that he knows what the hell he was doing. He just decided to do it anyway.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Know what I mean?
He's a very calculating individual.
He knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows.
I just think it would have been a good video.
I don't believe for 1 second he didn't know. He forgot about it. No bull crap. He know what he was doing. And, if he would have chopped off the freaking finger, I bet he won't put that on the video because he would be in deep shit then with the FAA.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that if that much trees, those blades would have got the fingers. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons that I stopped flying carbon fiber blades on my Inspire 1, because I take off down onto the bridge, and all I need was somebody's dog to run up on it or a child to run up on it, and it would chop their little finger or their hand or their leg off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually got a couple of carbon fibers. I got those blades for my my Mavic Air 2, the Mavic 2 Pro, and the Mavic 2 Zoom, and them things do not bend, and they're not as soft as the other one. Them things are hard as hell.
Yep.
And like Paul and Adrian said, that this whole experiment could have been conducted without binding both drones together. You had two people out there, and you could have launched each drone together and flew them at the same time, and got the same footage from the same height.
Exactly. Just put the footage. Just put the footage side to side, and that's it. Do a comparison. Yeah. You don't have to go ahead and do that dumb crap with duct tape.
Well, I mean, what kind of even if what they did worked, you're going to have two different SD cards you're going to put it together anyway.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That Paul, that's the same thing that I said earlier. Yeah. Like, why would you do that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
calculated. I think calculated.
And again, like I said, from that time, from the live stream, you know what I mean? When he went ahead and did that to that guy, I'd say, man, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm done. It's just too much. Because he could have, if he did it to that guy who happens to be on the channel a lot, he'll do it to anybody else. I didn't think that was funny at all. Because at that point, you're just being condescending and you're being rude and disrespectful. That's just my view. People might not like how I feel, but that's just the reason why, I stopped doing it.
Right.
Well, Mr. Hodges, you've been flying any more $1 million properties this week?
I did 3 last week, Paul?
Yeah.
But the last one was 950,000.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, princess.
Well, Adrian, these are not mini mansions.
These are not mansions.
These are just the private houses.
Paul, pull up the last one you did, a picture.
Okay.
Well, you know what, Dre? I thought these are just houses that just worth that kind of money. They're not like big, huge property.
They're nice houses. They're nice houses, but they're not like you would think mansions. And the other thing you got to remember is that's $950,000 Canadian, which is discounted 20 or 30% from American dollars.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. And the last house I looked at for $900,000 came with 5 acres of land. These houses are not coming with that much land.
Oh, what?
No,
I remember
no.
the one that says they even used it in the advertising. It's a unique pie-shaped lot.
Yeah.
Where the hell did I put it?
That's funny.
So it's just the market. I mean, out here in California, same way. Regular house on a what we call like maybe a less than a quarter acre lot is running you somewhere between 700,000 and 900,000. I think they said Anaheim is just broken over the $1 million mark for average home. This is not for expensive ones. Average homes over $1 million.
California just crazy. Period.
Oh yeah, it's like I say, I have to look at how much land am I getting with it, and they're building houses out here that you look out the window, you look at inside your neighbor's house, looking out your window.
like Dre, you're my boy, and I love you, dude. But living in California is not something I do not want to do. It ain't no damn way. It's too expensive. Number one, and like I've always messed with you and Aldias. The laws are retarded when it comes to the stuff that I believe. You know, I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't know about up in Northern California where I was at, but down here, the weather is the biggest draw. You know, when you're talking about anywhere 320 days of average sunshine, you know, average temperature throughout the year is right around the mid 80s. That's a big draw. Other than that, yeah, you're 100% right. But that's why we have the largest homeless population in the whole country in Southern California is because of the weather.
Yeah. So yeah, Dre, this is it here. The house I did 950,000.
Yeah, that's the one that has the added on the back of the pool.
Okay,
yeah.
Now, wait a minute. For that little piece of land on that house, almost $1 million.
Yep.
950,000. Yep. And it might even go more than that too. It might go over.
Well, a lot of the houses that he does, their listing price, they're selling what at 20% over.
Oh yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, Paul Hodge. The house is beautiful.
Same size as mine, same lot size as mine.
Yeah.
And
don't get me wrong. The house is beautiful on the property. It's a beautiful
house, but like I say, not almost $1 million, and you don't even have an acre of land.
Yeah, look how close you are to your neighbor's back, the driveway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just right there.
Yep. And that's only because he's on the corner. You have 2 neighbors.
Yeah,
mid-block.
I'm gonna hop off here.
I'll see you later, JD. Take it easy,
Take
man.
care, guys.
JD.
Okay, JD.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
That's insane. I mean, that's not even a quarter acre. That's more like what, Dre? A lot? What we call?
Yeah, it's just a lot size. I think probably about a 1/8 of an acre, if that.
That one I did on Brower's Line, Paul, it's sold already. That was what, about a week? That's sold. Yep.
Holy cow. That's insane.
Well, a lot of them here are selling within a couple of days at the most. Yeah. Like I used to when I put signs up, you used to go for 2-3 months. Now they're up maybe 2 weeks and they're done.
And that's what drives the market right there, is that when you're putting the signs up, they're not staying on the market long. So people say, hey, we're getting the money for these prices that we're asking for and even some above.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing. I tell people here, we got all these, commercial warehouses being built. And I tell people, I said, we have companies standing in line waiting to move in. A lot of these commercial tilt-ups are already being leased out before it's finished being built.
Well, I was doing signs for a company called Doug Terry, but they build houses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's whole subdivisions. And I used to go and put signs up at the houses. They quit doing it because you go down the houses they're building. There's an empty lot. They all got sold signs on the empty lot because the places aren't been sold. They haven't even dug the ground yet.
Yeah.
They're sold.
And like I said, I mean, I'm guilty too, because see, when I bought my house, that's how I bought my house. It was a subdivision being built. I viewed the master plan at the sales office, picked out the lot I wanted, and I bought it before. And each week we would come by it and see what phase they were at each week when they built my house.
Yep.
But also, Dre, because of the spot where you say you're in your house, because it's growing and now it's huge. I'm assuming, well, not assuming. I know that made the price and the value of your property even go higher, right?
Oh, Adrian, I told you he's got to be. I paid $124,000 for my house in 1993. My house is valued now at $700,000.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And the picture Paul just showed, that is by the exact dimensions of my house.
But the bad part about it is, Dre, if you were to sell it and cash out, you got to pay the tax on all that.
Yeah. Well, I always tell people I can't afford to sell my house and buy it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the price, by the time I cash the check what I've sold it for, it'd be more than what it'd be worth more.
Okay, so this is the one here sold less than a week, like the house and the building and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was close to $1 million too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, see, that I can understand. You got a little property to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Got about maybe an acre and a half there.
Yeah.
You know?
Barn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got barn over here.
Yeah.
But those two dogs kept chasing me around every time I took a picture. They were in it. I had to go and erase them, out of with the program, right? So, but hang on here. Okay.
And that's a pig pen there too, isn't it?
No, they got chickens and stuff in here.
Oh, chickens. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now this not a bad looking house, but kind of crappy looking right now because of the grass and crap. But
there's really no driveway or anything, or the driveway is just a dirt thing, right?
No, it's that ground out asphalt.
Yeah, so probably some kind of a crushed aggregate.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that white stuff is snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, it wasn't a bad property, but fun trying to fly in between all these freaking trees.
The one that amazes me is how wide was that property that you sold in that subdivision, Paul?
Oh, geez, yeah. It could have been 50 feet wide.
50 feet wide and about 150 feet deep. And it went for how much?
Oh, it was close to almost $1 million.
Ron, what are you doing?
It had a tree right in the smack in the middle.
It had a tree right in the middle of it.
But it's right down in the middle of cottage country, right?
Ron,
down Alaska.
I thought you're on your way to Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not till August.
Oh, okay. I've been hearing you talk about it. When I saw you in the truck earlier, was it this morning, whatever? I thought you were on your way driving through,
I wish I was.
Yeah.
Well, Paul Murray, I'm sorry, but since you went ahead and let Mr. Nipples in the stream, I'm about to hop out. I'm about to hop out because I don't even want to imagine. I've been having a good day. I don't even want to imagine
the only thing is, Adrian, is Ron has specifically messaged me, wanted to come in and wish you good health. He heard you weren't doing well.
Now, Paul Murray, you could have leave that to the end of the stream to tell me that. Now you're trying to make me feel bad. I don't care. I don't care.
It's time for me to go home, gentlemen, so I'm off work.
Okay, Dre's heading out.
Yeah.
Okay,
later, Dre.
See y'all later.
Good, man. See ya.
Hey, what's going on, Nipples? How you doing, buddy?
Good. Oh,
he's not been feeling well either. Did when you went to the doctor, did they say anything about?
I gotta wait for some lab results to come back.
Okay. Now today's March 17th. April 1st is coming real soon. So whatever you get, whatever cooties you have, you need to take care of that shit now, buddy. I don't want to hear no bullshit come April 1st.
Yeah, I don't think anything's short of death. I don't think anything's going to stop me from my trip. Screw it.
What the heck wrong with you, man? Did you fall and trip and fell on a dildo? What's wrong with you?
No, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Hey, Chucky's in the house.
Yep.
Who came in?
Chuck Kovaction.
Chuck Kovaction. is the party down
gonna
at
miss
the
the
Martini
trouble.
Bar.
Oh, look at them all down there.
I didn't think you guys still be on. My friends just left, and
Ah.
oh,
Oh, they're sipping on the martinis there.
Paul,
You're still-
Paul Murray, where is that at?
That's in St. Augustine, Florida.
I'm about 2 hours away from them.
Hey,
2
well,
hours
you
and a half.
you missed it. TJ went over there. What was it? Yesterday or the day before, Paul?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He went over there and he came right there, and the camera was mooning the camera and everything. It was hilarious.
who's the guy with the gay suspenders? Oh, Jesus. Sorry. St. Patty's Day suspenders.
Man,
Yeah,
that looks
right
like a
there.
beautiful. That look like a beautiful area to fly. Isn't that water over there in the side that I see?
Yep. Well, you suppose that his wife bought those suspenders for him?
Probably.
Yeah.
Still cracks me up with TJ's wife the other day. I wish there
Oh.
was a microphone.
Yep.
Her giving him.
TJ went there with his wife, and he came down, and he was standing about with a guy with the suspenders on, and he's looking at the camera, he's waving, and his wife just gives that look at him like, "What the hell's the matter with you?" And she took off and went down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So then, about 10 or 15, oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
About 10 or 15 minutes later, she comes back and she gave him an earful, and he followed her back down the sidewalk.
And we were just imagine he's probably going, "Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, dear." You're right, dear.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be mean like that.
That look like a nice spot to hang out and go out to eat.
Oh, it is, and the later it gets, the more the hotties are out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those people picked a nice spot for that restaurant too. I bet they make a killing.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, the drinks aren't cheap.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah, Paul pulled up and showed us the menu. Look at, they're waving at the camera.
Wait a minute. They're probably on live. Somebody's live too.
Oh yeah, because this is live. You can go to that anytime, Adrian. It's the Teeny Martini Bar.
So what time do they close, Paul? Because I was up at 2:30 the other morning. I went on there, and they're still going strong.
Yep. It just depends upon what day it is. I think it said on the menu, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I never pay attention. Yeah.
But the weekends are really jumping, or special events like this one.
Yeah. But it was yesterday, Paul. So it was middle of the week.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah. I was up at 2:30 and come downstairs and had a coffee. But hey, Marshall's in the house too. Okay.
Hey, Marshall, how you doing?
And Lake Freighter salutes. Oh, it's Team Danzer. Okay, got a new name, or is that you got 2 channels?
It says, according to the website, it says it closes at 11:30 p.m.
Oh, 2:30 in the morning. That place was still going strong.
Nice. And look at that fire going too. I bet.
Oh,
Nice.
you know who else we got hooked on watching this? Matt. I mean, look at the young gals going by, and
Oh yeah.
Paul Murray, behave. Don't get nipple started. His nipple will get hard.
well, Ron, you said you're going to go over there and mug the camera, didn't you?
We were going to try. Oh, Adrian, you want to go down there someday?
You damn right.
Yep.
I don't mind as long as you don't wear no white t-shirt and then go in a little wet t-shirt, whatever competition where you're showing your nipple. You don't do that. Don't embarrass me like that. And then you're gonna jump your ass in my truck because I tell you, get your Uber. I'll drive it myself. Don't start no shit. I'll be damned. That place is lit.
Yep, it is.
You know, Paul Murray, anytime I see you play this live feed, I've never seen that thing dead. I've always seen that thing packed with people everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the foot traffic is just continual.
It'll probably get better as the weather gets warmer.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, the other day we were on here, Adrian, and it was what, 40 degrees, Paul?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
They
It's
they
been
were all
cold.
they were all in
Cold.
winter coats. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's maybe on my end, but I see a little slight delay every once in a while.
Oh yeah, it's not steady.
Yeah. It used to be steady, and then all of a sudden, the last 2 weeks or so, it's been choppy. But I think it's their internet service.
Yeah.
Because this is going 24/7. You can go here any time of the day or night.
Yeah.
Adrian, I could see you. You know, let's say you took a disability or a medical. I could see a place down there in Florida called Adrian's. Couldn't you, Paul?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
If I hit the lottery, I'll do it. I'll have a bikini car wash just for
look at them all coming down.
Yeah.
Just for a run.
Yep.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get a drunk come staggering out.
I don't know who put that. I don't know who put that box there, but there's back.
I was just about to say. I thought that was me.
A bunch of dudes. Ooh.
There goes some more
black dress. Yeah.
But Ron, show them the tools on that you can use.
Yeah.
Up at the very top where it says your screen is live streaming.
Annotate, yeah.
You go to annotate, and you can draw on here and. See there?
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing that?
Bam, No, it's me, Paul.
Oh, it's you? Okay.
Yeah, look at that guy. Oh, there you go. Right there.
Yep.
Stamp.
Look at this guy. Oh, he's more interested in his cell phone than he is the people.
Yeah.
Now look at this guy, boy. He's got some martinis there.
Mm-hmm.
He got a whole thing full of drinks.
Yep.
He got a hell of an arm because I bet it's heavy.
Yeah.
You know, and then when we get nasty, here's what we do. You see it, Adrian? Oh, look at here.
Ooh, look at the movies there. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Where's JD? I could have hooked JD up with my with Miss Emily, gal cuts my hair. What happened to Adrian?
I don't know. But there's some stuff to look at down there. We spent a lot of time watching this, but even that little hostess, she's a little stick, but boy, she's got a personality.
Mm-hmm. Hostess with the mostess.
Yeah.
Oh. Where'd Adrian go? Did he trip over his cord or what?
I don't know where he went.
Probably.
Yeah. Marshall's today St. Patty's Day. Everybody will be drunk tonight.
Yeah, it's probably tune it in about 10 o'clock tonight. It'll be interesting.
I'll go check on my herd.
Yeah.
See
if your herd's out there.
Yeah, I got to go in a few minutes, Paul. I got to pull this bed, finish pulling it out and tear it apart.
Oh, that's right. Tonight. You got that bed to take care of.
Yeah, I got to tear it all apart yet tonight. The headboards come off, and then the frame split someplace. I forget where it is now.
I was trying to talk Lynn to coming over here to meet your brother because she just loves his artwork.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be bringing a couple calendars too, so hopefully he remembers because it's got his pictures, some of his artwork on the calendars each month. So
yeah. Well, Lynn, I told her that he was going to bring a calendar, and I said especially for her, and she got all excited.
Yeah.
So you might want to remind him, Paul.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd be glad to have one. Lynn's looking forward to it.
Yeah, just fine. I'll text him just to if he'll answer his text. Okay. What's his name? Rick. Okay, where are you? I usually talk to him. I don't usually text him too much. You never usually answer texts too much.
Yep, Marshall, you're right. They'll be drunk tonight. Mike says that somebody got the drop on Adrian. No,
nothing.
No. I have them on camera. They were at the house all week while I was gone.
Karen.
Maybe you're going to have to change your cologne.
Something. I couldn't believe you guys were still on. My friends, they guide with me. They helped me move. You know, when I got to the house here, they were here to help me unload. And all they saw was a house with a pile of junk in there, and so they come back and they got to see it now all put together.
They were impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, Paul's got a hospital bed upstairs.
It's right here.
He's got to lug down.
No, I don't have to take it downstairs. Right here on the main floor.
Oh, it's here on the main floor.
Well, yeah, because we put it here on the main floor because Bonnie couldn't go upstairs, right?
Going down the stairs, yeah.
So there's a little like a den here. It used to be like a couch and a TV, but we cleared it all out and put a hospital bed in there and stuff. And the TV, of course. But
he's got a friend of his that needs for her
hospital
mother.
Bed. Yeah. There's a friend of ours. Her mother's really sick, pretty bad shape. So she watched. She's going to set up a bed at her own house because her mom lives about an hour out of town. So anyway, she was going to bring her mom just stay right at her house because that way she don't have to keep running away out there all the time.
Yeah.
So she wanted the hospital bed. Well, it was given to me, so nobody owes me anything. I don't need anything. So the only way I'll pass it on if you got somebody that can use it. I don't want to give it to somebody and they turn around and they sell it for $300 or $400, right?
Right.
You know, if you got a use for it, okay, but not otherwise you're not getting it. But like I know her mom, she's been having a hell of a time with her mom, so. As a matter of fact, she had to call an ambulance again today for her. So.
Oh wow.
Speaking of that, I was watching a couple of videos, with our local economy and not local, but U.S. economy and things are doing that. Being that I'm in the business is paramedics and EMTs have been paid shit wages throughout the years.
Yeah.
And despite what we go through, not everybody can do our job.
Yeah.
But these companies, the place I just left, the part-time job I have, they were paying me about $15, $16, $17 less an hour than what I'm making at my full-time job. It was over double less. It was like double less of what I'm making, at my full-time job. But the problem they're encountering is, with the rising cost of everything, people are just saying, you know what, I ain't coming in here and working for that anymore. And these ambulance companies, they can't get people. And, they're paying them $14, $15 an hour. I
don't think so.
I wouldn't work for that.
No.
Well,
because like the other day, you had to take another course the other day.
Yeah.
And you got all the time you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
New technology comes out, and you got to update. I don't know, imagine you got a license, you got to keep it current.
Several licenses. I'm licensed in 5 states and a national certification and a critical care license. Not to mention CPR, ACLS, PALS, NRP. What am I leaving out? ITLS. There's so many things that
certification.
Thank God we have a program on the computer that keeps all of our records, and that it sends you reminders when you're about 3 months out from the expire. Some of them are every year, every 2 years. My one license is every 4 years, but you got to keep up on that stuff.
Yeah.
And it just becomes harder every day. Yeah. The problem is, this one couple of these ambulance companies that they were interviewing, they're going out of business. They can't keep up. They don't have the personnel. Their personnel is not coming in and paying or working for peanuts anymore.
What'd you do? Trip over the cord or what?
My dinner's burning.
Adrian, what happened? You trip over the cord?
Huh?
What happened? You trip over the cord? Poof, gone.
No. My girlfriend FaceTimed me on my iPhone with my little princess. So I just went ahead and clicked over. I know you guys were still gonna be on, so I talked to them for a little bit.
Oh yeah, go yeah. I got to tear a hospital bed apart here shortly, so.
I need to go ahead and get my ass, and I need to go ahead and fly. I got a whole bunch of batteries fully charged. I need to go ahead and fly.
Oh, look, it's beautiful above you right now. You got blue sky, a few clouds.
Well, it's been ugly and nasty all last week, but this week has been pretty nice, except Monday and Tuesday. But yesterday and today has been nice. I need to go ahead and fly tomorrow and just make me some videos and do something, because I can't just let this little beautiful weather go to waste and not do anything. Yeah, it's just been a little discouraging, you know what I mean, with the workers' comp, bullshit and how.
I know. Yeah.
Crap. So for example, last night, man, I didn't go to sleep till almost 4 o'clock in the morning because my mind is racing, and I'm just thinking about everything else that I haven't really been sleeping, that good. So I need to go ahead. I finally talked to the head person that's in charge of it. She said she was gonna go ahead and get on it. If I don't see anything, then I'm gonna call her right back, and I'm gonna call my safety director to get on their ass to get the shit together. And once I see that kicking in, then I'll be a little more at ease, because now I know now I know it's going on. Now I know that I'm gonna at least get my little 66% of my check. That way, a little bit of money coming in.
Yeah, for sure. Is that what you get? 66%?
Unfortunately, when it comes to workers' comp, that's how much. 66%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're a pain in the ass trying to get money out of them.
Oh,
you got to do this, got to do that, got to go here. I was on there for a little bit, and anyways, they cut in to send me out of town to go get freaking acupuncture, for Christ's sakes. Really? I had to go drive an hour away just to go get freaking acupuncture. I just never did anything for me.
I just don't.
Comp insurance, you got to watch how you talk to them on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one thing wrong. Like I'm trying to be nice, and I'm trying to be calm, and I'm trying to be cool. You know what I mean, and respectful. But I tell you what, man, and I've been dealing with them again since when was it? Like last week, Monday.
No.
Dealing with them, but it's a pain in the ass because they're just taking the sweet freaking time. It's almost like what we were talking about earlier before you came in the stream, Ron. It like Dre was saying, the way they do it is that they just taking the sweet time. I guess to kind of get you to be frustrated and come back to work, but I can't do it right now, even if I want to. I just fucking can't. I'm in too much pain for me to go ahead and do my, my job duty, like I used to before. I'm not able to. Not right now.
I'd be careful. Like, don't let them know you're going to the drone meetup, and be very cautious on what you say to them.
When it comes to my shit, my personal stuff like that, I keep all of that crap to myself. You know what I mean? Although when We go over there. It's not like we're gonna be doing any heavy lifting. It's not like we're gonna be doing running. But we're not gonna be doing nothing that's gonna make me, have to do any kind of physical labor or nothing. But at the same time,
if they want you something for that weekend, just tell them you're gonna go visit your sick grandmother.
The only thing is that the devil is always working. Ron, that's the only way that I could put it. So when it comes to my stuff, I keep my personal things to myself.
Yeah. Are you still going to your brother's the night before?
No. Because they all have to work, and I'm not gonna be in their house by myself. You know what I mean? The kid's gonna be in school. No, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leave my house. I'll probably go ahead and leave my house probably like around maybe 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
How far are you from Orlando?
Hell, even if I leave at 6, I still make it over there on time. I'm about an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours tops from my brother's house. And the airport is probably about 15 minutes from his house, maybe 20.
Because I get into Orlando at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, again, if I leave around that early, like I said, 5, even if I leave at 6, I still make it on time.
Okay.
And even if I let you wait for me till about 3 o'clock p.m., you'll be all right. You're not going to die. You'll be okay. I'm just saying, you'll be all right. You're not going to die. It's okay, Ron.
You might when you arrive, but
Ron is a survivor, Adrian.
Exactly. You need to go ahead and get your match, get your little charcoal, build a fire in the parking lot, cook something. You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, again, guys, I have a whole bunch of batteries fully charged. But again, like I was saying, I'm a little discouraged, but today I feel a little better. So I'll get up in the morning, do me a little bit of flying, put a couple of videos up, get some more content for later on, let it, upload and just keep it moving. What you eating there, Paul? Chicken?
No, banana bread muffin.
Oh, no. Talk to me about blueberry muffin. I don't like that banana one. I like the blueberry one. I love it. So I try not to buy it because if I buy it, Paul, it won't last 5 minutes because I would eat the hell out of it.
Yeah, my sister made them, so.
Paul's got a sister that loves to cook great.
Well, she sent me home with ham and scalloped potatoes tonight, salad.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. No.
That sounds good. So you better be a good brother. You're gonna starve your ass if you keep. Don't be like Ron. And do me a favor, Paul Hodges. Don't walk around with a white t-shirt. Don't walk around with a white t-shirt in the cold weather with your nipples hard like Ron like to do. Don't do that. Please don't.
No, I did about 4 hours work today for my sister, putting baseboards up and trim and stuff. So.
Yeah, Paul was over at his sister's house all afternoon, primping it up, getting it ready for spring.
Ron, I do have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Ron, put the spoon down.
The fork, but go ahead.
Okay, put the fork down, you fat ass. Put the fork down. Listen, look at, buddy. When we down there, if you're gonna have your pink bikinis, don't leave that in the room. All right, leave that outside. Don't bring that in the room because we're not doing that.
I'll leave that out on your antenna on the truck.
I don't have an antenna on my truck. Mine have an internal antenna, so I don't have an antenna outside.
Adrian have an only truck with a G-string tied to the antenna.
My truck doesn't have that crappy antenna like a Ford F-150. So excuse me.
Don't be picking on my Ford F-150.
Your Ford F-150 is a piece of junk. That's what it is.
One man's junk is another man's limousine, right, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Maury, don't encourage him. Don't
I
look at you running around in your tank top, Mr. Man Boobs. Mr. Manoobs.
Hey, Ron, my eyes are up here, okay? They're up here, not down here, right here.
Drone Life RC is in the chat. How you doing?
How you doing, buddy? Let me go ahead and connect to my computer. Let me get off the phone because it's dying.
Okay.
Hey, Papi, go get my Apple computer, please.
Don't be ordering your children around like that.
Well, Paul, I got to get going. I got to get this thing apart.
Paul's got to take that bed apart. Okay. Ron and I'll hang out here, wait for Adrian.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah,
We'll see you in the morning.
See you, Paul.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be around in the morning. So
okay.
Yep. Bye, guys. Bye.
See you, Paul.
Yep.
I'm just having a little dinner here.
That's all right.
Is that camera automatic where it zooms in?
Which one?
The one with the down at the river.
Right here?
Yeah.
What it is you have people that are volunteer camera operators.
Oh.
And you have a joystick, you hook it to your computer, and you can zoom, pan, tilt, and it's got a 40x optical zoom on it.
Wow.
It really is nice. And
how do you get to be a joystick operator?
Well, you can ask, you can contact them and ask to be, but I was doing it for a while, but it's kind of like a little clubbish type of thing.
Oh, really?
And you and I don't know if you'd fit in or not to this set, because we have what a cinematographer eye. We're always worried about framing and this and that and focus and whatever. They've got some people on there that I don't know why they've got them running it, but the ship will be going by and they'll zoom right in tight on the side of the ship. All you see is the post going by.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just not my style. But right now it's on automatic.
How far are you from Detroit, Paul?
About downtown Detroit, about 55 miles.
Oh, really? Wow.
To get to the northern suburbs, it's about 25 miles, 30.
I was watching a YouTube video this morning on Detroit. There's an area called 7 Mile Road.
Yep.
7 Mile Avenue or something
Every
like that.
mile from the center of Detroit going north is a mile road. 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, 4 mile, 5 mile, 6 mile, 8 mile, 10 mile, 12.
That's the name of the actual street.
Yep. 7 Mile Road. Yep. And they actually have that on the like if you're on the expressway and you're going along, this exit 7 Mile Road.
They say it's listed as one of the most dangerous areas in the nation.
Anything south of 8 Mile Road is dicey.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like a documentary. I watched the whole documentary.
Yeah. Well, the documentaries that just blows my mind is Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like, I
just saw another one on Philly that was worse than the ones we were watching the other night with you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't miss it. When you, Paul, you've been in the EMS, you learn to adapt to your surroundings. You know, we used to have these projects. The one town I worked in, and I remember it was Hillcrest, Oak, and what was the other street? Hickory. Yeah, Hickory Lane. But these projects ran like east to west, and then these streets divided the different row of buildings, and we always got a lot of problems up on Hillcrest. And if you think about it, there was one street that came into the complex, but then there were 3 separate streets to the buildings. And up at Hillcrest, they used to have guards. The locals had guards, and you didn't belong there. You didn't get in there.
Yep.
And we used to get called up there for shootings and stabbings weekly. And I remember the cops, they would not send a single cop. They would actually send 2 Callan Township and Coatesville City, 2 city, or 2 state, but minimum of 2 cops. And one would stay up at our vehicles, because we had to, once we parked, we'd have to walk down these long cement steps.
Right.
Then you come up, you walk across this sidewalk, and then you go up onto these other steps. And there's times that we used to walk up there at 3 a.m. and you just find a blood trail. You just follow the blood trail. It was usually first shooting, stabbing. But yeah, they would not send anything less than 2 to 3 police cars up there when there was a call. And like I said, when I was a young medic, that was exciting back then. I'm like, nah, not anymore. I'm done.
Yep. Oh yeah, the things we've seen, and the things that, well, you've done a lot longer. I only did it for three years, and it was enough for me. But I lived it like you do. I lived it. I lived in a dormitory over top of the garage where all the ambulances were parked, and we used to they ring the bell and run downstairs. Yeah.
Remember the one job I had in Chester, Pennsylvania. If you look, I think I've talked to you about this on your live before. Chester has one of the highest crime rates in the state.
Yep.
The first couple of weeks I worked there, I started out as an orientee, not as a medic, but as an employee with Crozer Chester Hospital. We were employees. The medics were employees of the hospital, but we had 22 shootings in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it really has gotten out of hand. You've seen the change.
Oh yeah.
I saw a little bit of it, but you've witnessed it over. Every year that goes by in your life, I bet you say, God, it can't get any worse than this, and it keeps getting worse.
It does. When I was in Rapid City yesterday, for my appointments, I moved there in 15 or 16. Yeah. And still, even at that point, talking to local cops, they had a shooting in like 12 years. Now it's weekly.
Yeah.
I even talked to one of the appointments I had was with the tax lady. She was telling me that at H&R Block, she said the crime just in her neighborhood, she's witnessed, multi, what's the word I want to use? Magazine, in other words, some AKs, some, AR-15s, and just, but yeah, it's changed a lot. Yeah, Tim knows.
Yep.
Chester is no joke. The funniest thing I seen in Chester, Paul, was we went to a call at an address, and it was for a baby, some medical problem with a baby. We go to the house, it's completely empty, nothing in it. I'm like, okay, did we screw up? We get the wrong address? This lady had come up around the side yard, and here they had been evicted. Well, here they moved everything they owned out into the backyard. And thank God it was somewhat a fairly dry summer, but they had the entire household in the backyard. And when I asked about the baby's medication, she's like, "What's in the bathroom cabinet?" And I'm like, "Can you walk me over to where the bathroom might be?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. But
yeah, it's just a different world. It's just not the same. Paul Hodges and I and Lynn, we've talked about it before. It just isn't the same world that we grew up in.
It's not. Yeah. Arizona Street Media. He was talking about moving. I think he's talking about moving north.
Yeah, he was talking about moving again.
Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago that he moved to Arizona?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, when I was a younger medic, it was fun, and not really fun, but it was exciting, and but yeah, as time goes on, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't miss it too much. Milwaukee North Side is rough. Also, someone will be shot tonight. Yeah. Milwaukee's rough too. Ooh. There was a guy in Chester, him and his son both had the same name, Willie Brown. And both of them had been shot probably 6 to 8 times. And we get this phone call for, not phone call, but a dispatch for a certain address for the Brown residence for a shooting. I'm like, well, I wonder if it's Willie Sr. or Willie Jr. It was.
You just don't know.
You don't. Yeah. Let's see. It was worse than wrestling meet and oh God. Yeah, Tim said, yeah. I don't know, Tim. I don't know if Atlantic City or Chester is worse. Atlantic City, New Jersey is not pretty either. Yeah. But it's what you were just saying, Paul, you wonder where else you can go or run to. I'm literally, an hour and a half west in this small little community. But in the study of the area, the mentality of the people here, it's not, the population is very low. I don't see those types of problems coming here because the locals are not going to put up with it.
Yeah.
They'll shoot you in a heartbeat. There's some people here there's one ranch that we hunt on that my boss, has the lease, to hunt on. Judy, I forget her last name. Older lady, about 70. She runs the ranch. She's a widow, but she still runs the ranch, has a bunch of helpers, runs cattle, and has 4 or 5 oil rigs on the ranch. And she has 45,000 acres. It is prime antelope and mule deer. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they got to be pretty protective.
They do. And, somebody with a property like that, I've ran that ranch out to its boundaries, and there's many a spots. We could bury a body. Nobody's going to find it. Yeah. Good luck.
Ron, if you get a chance, take a look at that. It goes on for a while, but it's interesting.
What's that, Paul?
I put it in the chat, private chat.
I'm on the top chat.
I put a link in there.
I need to put that on live chat.
No, it's not in the chat. You got to click on the bottom to private.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what you thought about it. You got to unclick it, unmute it, and watch it. And it goes on, and it tells exactly what it is. It's a seminar they want you to sign up for, and they guarantee to increase your odds with the ladies.
Oh, see that. Watch this short content.
They got testimonials and.
Yeah. I click on it. Turn your sound on. Please wait up to 10 seconds for the video to load. Well, with my internet, I'm probably gonna have to wait 20 minutes, but. It's still trying to load.
Is it loading or no?
Oh, here we go. Very slowly.
The question I'm about to ask you might piss you off.
Just mute yourself.
Yep. How do I mute that? There isn't a mute button for that. I'll have to play it. There isn't a mute button for that particular video.
No, you don't want to mute the video. Mute yourself.
Oh.
Down at the bottom of the microphone, just click on it. There you go. Now you can play it, Ron, and turn it on. I want to see your reaction. Yeah, I think that the total video presentation, they want you to sign up for it. It must go for 10 or 12 minutes, right? Ron, you keep watching. I'm just going to sign off on the other thing, but I'll still be here with you. Everybody, thanks for being here in the chat. We'll talk to you again